final one standing is free to play. Don't worry if you get knocked out. There's new games with new jackpots every Premier League.
Hey guys, welcome back. It's a Thursday. It's 12:30. You know what time it is, right? It's the weekend preview show right here on DR Sports with myself, AGT, a firm fixture of DR Sports now. We've got Dean in the house. How are we, Geese?
I'm good, man. I'm good, man.
Good to see you again.
The worst week of football, the football calendar, man. International break.
Hey, I don't mind it. I'll be honest. The little break, top of the table, things are looking rosy, right? My man next to me, Matisse, shaking his head.
9 out of 9, yeah? 9 out of 9. Damn.
The only team. The only team with it. The only
that could be us, man.
with
Just
it.
one goal against Palace. It is what it is.
Could have been, but it's not, unfortunately. And then introducing the man, the head honcho of LL Sports, the man that thought Isak would choose the Eritrean spots in Finsbury Park over living in Liverpool. How wrong were you, my friend? I want an apology from you. It's Laurie Lyle on the show.
Great to be here, man. Great to be here. Although you're going to be insufferable, even more insufferable than you normally are, I suspect. But hey, it is what it is.
But we've got the main fella, man. He's in the door, right? He's wearing the number 9. Anyway, we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk. Well, we are actually going to be speaking about hits and misses of the transfer season later on in the show, but also looking ahead to the England games at the weekend. But before we do that, we must remind you that this show is, of course, brought to you by William Hill's Final One Standing, football's ultimate free-to-play eliminator game. And I can say that because I have been eliminated. Matisse and Robbie, out of our little crew here, are the only two that are still in. Should have backed Manchester United, really, but after Grimsby, I thought, how can I? So I'm out, but others are still in, obviously. If you picked your team to win, you're still in. You're safe to live to fight another week, but don't get too comfortable. If you are still in, like Matisse, though, you need to lock in your next team, your next pick by Saturday next week, 3 o'clock, when the fixtures resume after the international break. If you forgot to enter, now's the perfect time. It's a great chance to do it because it's a brand new game, even if you did get knocked out, like myself, to win £200,000. Not bad. It's a massive jackpot next week. So keep your streak alive and enter the new game to compete for 200k. In each game, someone is guaranteed to win. And if they're in the final one standing, you're getting that 500k. How many people left in it? I reckon about 60,000 from maybe half a million.
45,000.
45.
Yeah. But I'm not
There you
sure.
go.
Don't quote me on that. But
On the
that's
screen
that's
here, you can see who's in, who's out. Big up to Turkish, Nicky, Matisse and Robbie. But big down to every single other person on that screen,
How can
including
you all be
myself.
out? It's been
Because
3
I backed,
games.
man. Because I backed.
It's been 3
Wait.
games and all you man have got red
Because
crosses
West
over your
Ham,
faces.
West Ham somehow beat Nottingham Forest
And
away
battered
3-0.
them as well.
That was not in the
The
script
last
at all.
10
That was the
minutes.
banker, Matisse. And I'm not the banker. I'm the other word now. Right, so it's 18 plus. Scan that QR code on the screen to play along. You have until September the 13th, the 3 o'clock deadline. UK and Ireland only. Always gamble responsibly. Full T's and C's. Applying, it's all in the link below. We all doing well?
Yeah, doing good, man.
very well.
All good?
Doing good.
International break. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
man.
silly, really, isn't it? 3 games.
Yeah.
And then bang.
Man.
Just as you get a bit of momentum, bang.
The window closes, you're excited about your acquisitions, and then
And then they go away,
Yeah,
get injured. Touch wood.
So what you mean you're not excited about international
No,
break?
nah, man.
No, not at all.
Chance to watch England play.
Come on, man. You know I'm not.
Who they playing?
No,
Andorra.
that's not me.
Is there anyone that is?
Andorra.
Is there
and
anyone
Serbia.
excited?
Andorra.
I mean, be excited for this show, obviously, because we're about to speak about England. But just in terms of international breaks in general, how do you feel about them?
I think
How
it
do you
depends on
feel
the
about
squad
them?
that's
Yeah.
been called up.
Yeah.
These are World Cup qualifiers, right? So you can't really maybe rotate or rest too much or give people new opportunities. But Loftus-Cheek's in there. He's 29. I know
one,
he's getting older now, but just the fact that he's in there is kind of interesting for me just to see him. But yeah, it just depends on the squad that's picked. But for me, I'm actually welcoming the break because the transfer window was so busy and so
I'm so happy it's done.
just
finished.
I'm
so happy.
it was brutal
Fun.
this year. Fun. It was a lot of fun because there was a lot of big signings, a lot of big transfers. I think everybody's bolstered their squads. Everybody's buzzing about their own incomings. But yeah, man, that's long. Need that little time off
I'm
now.
happy.
Cooling
Record
period.
numbers spent, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Record numbers spent.
3.1 billion. or
I saw Premier League spent more than all the other top 4
Family, yeah.
leags combined
Yeah.
out of the top 5.
What was the
It
final
was-
figure?
it was
Something like 3.17 billion.
3.1 Prem, and I think the next was Serie A,
Right.
1 point something billion, and then it was La Liga.
Yeah. You mentioned Ruben Loftus-Cheek there. Actually, got the pleasure to meet him in
Oh, is it?
Hong Kong because we played against AC Milan.
Nice.
Tell you what, tall guy.
Yeah.
And he's an impressive guy. Like when he stands next to you, he's a big fella, and he's a good player that night as well. So he's buzzing that he's back in the squad. Should we go through the squad and then talk?
I
about
think
some
just one thing I
omissions?
would say with regards to the international break, that question you asked, I think it often depends on the games coming up. So, with respect, Andorra is not the most overwhelming prospect. But had we been playing someone like France or Germany or Italy, one of the heavy hitters in a meaningful game, then yes. But hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, that game against Andorra on Saturday, it's a World Cup qualifier, so there is something on it as well. Let's go through the squad then. Dean Henderson in goal, Jordan Pickford and James Trafford make up the three. Is that just pretty much the default three now that you're going to see for the next however
Default.
many years?
Yeah.
Definitely. Pickford's always the one that plays. And then the other two are, Trafford's obviously a prospect. He's at City now. I don't know how many minutes he's really going to get.
Is
with
there a
Donnarumma
case
coming
for playing one of the others against Andorra?
in. Yeah. Just to see
We
them.
know
Just in case, 'cause
Pickford's number one.
if Pickford got injured, you'd want to
Yeah.
know what's next.
Exactly.
So I would, yeah.
Possibly Henderson.
I'd like to see Henderson get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Defenders, Dan Burn. Big
Good
fella is
yeah.
back in. Mark Gahey, obviously Crystal Palace player, not Liverpool player. We'll speak about that later on as well. Reece James, Ezri Konza, Miles Lewis-Skelly, Tino Livramento, Djed Spence makes his debut
That's my boy.
in the squad. John Stones is there as well. Elliot Anderson is there. Do you remember when we did the first FPL show around this table?
And everyone's talking about
said,
Elliot
Anderson, I guarantee he'll get in the next. And this was before the season started. I said he'll get in that.
I feel like
in that squad.
on the defenders, Trevor Chalobah should definitely be in there. Potentially over Konza.
Konza.
Been in
Villa
really
haven't
good form.
started, right?
Chalobah has been in really good form.
Yeah.
So
Morgan Gibbs-White is there as well. Jordan Henderson of Brentford is back in the squad.
That is
Declan Rice, Morgan Rogers, and Adam Wharton. And then it's Jared Bowen, Eze, Gordon, Kane, Madueke, Rashford, and Ollie Watkins. Where's Loftus-Cheek in this list?
Oh, this is it's an old list. He just
think
got
it's an
brought
old
in.
list.
Yeah,
Adam
just
Wharton,
got
I think,
brought
got
in.
injured.
Adam Morton's out, and
Yeah.
Ruben Loftus-Cheek gets in it.
Yeah.
Okay. So in terms of omissions, no Trent,
Nope.
no Walker, no Foden, no Harry Maguire. Yes, we know that Saka is out injured, so he was never an option.
Palmer's injured.
Palmer's out injured as well. So Saka and Palmer, the big kind of omissions, the obvious ones. But if you are Harry Maguire, if you are Phil Foden, maybe not Kyle Walker.
Kyle Walker
even though
shouldn't be
he-
anywhere
I
near
mean,
that
listen,
team
if
anymore.
Jordan Henderson's in it, then
No,
Kyle
no.
Walker.
I'm not
No,
surprised.
Kyle Walker
I'm not
was getting
saying it's right,
exposed
by the way. I'm
in the
just
last
saying
tournament. Yeah, I know.
Henderson's in it, and you're going down that road, then maybe
I
there
wouldn't
is
have
space for
Kyle
Walker, but-
because we've actually got a lot of right backs in this England squad in terms of Spence. I know he's playing left back at the moment. Naturally, he's
But
a
he's
right back.
He's a right back,
James, Trent, like you said, there's no need for Kyle Walker in any more England
No
squad.
No, I
Grealish
agree with that.
as
No
well
Grealish,
after
yeah.
a great start for Everton. So the big omissions: Grealish, Trent, Walker, Foden, Maguire.
Grealish is not a big omission.
No, I don't
No,
think so.
I-
Let him
I-
work for it.
just
It's only been a
because-
few
yeah,
games.
I agree.
It's only
In
been a
terms
few
of
games.
name recognition, mate.
Yeah. But I think I'm not surprised. Like Trent, he's not had the best start at Real Madrid. Everyone was celebrating his offside assist the other day. Who's the other one? Walker again.
I think Trent's
I think
entitled
he's
to feel a little hard done by, to be honest.
Yeah.
He's an established England international. Okay, he's gone to Madrid. It's not been perfect, but he has played. And by all accounts, when he has played, he's done okay.
I'd be shocked if he's not at the World Cup.
Yeah,
though.
Yeah,
so
I think he
wouldn't-
goes
if I
World
was
Cup.
him, I wouldn't.
I think he goes World Cup, but
Yeah.
I don't think I think Tuchel's just sort of experimenting.
Guy's got too much quality
Yeah.
to not take to the World Cup.
Yeah,
even
and
if he's
I
not
know that
starting.
he offers us something different. I mean, against Andorra, I would have thought he would have been perfect because you know they're going to sit deep. You want creative players in the team, in the squad, and they don't come much more creative in that position than
I would
Trent does.
have. I would have preferred him in there over James because James
Yeah.
has been
And
on the
then-
bench
yeah.
last couple of games. We're trying to look after him. Last thing I need is him going international break and getting injured. So I
And
would have
especially
been-
when you consider all of that alongside Jordan Henderson. It's
Yeah,
just
that one there
baffling.
baffles me all the time.
I mean, the rationale that's been put forward for his selection is that he provides so-called leadership. Look at that squad. There's about half a dozen players, maybe more, that captain their teams, their respective teams. Jordan Pickford, Reece James, Gay,
Burn.
you know what I mean? Stones has captained City
Yeah,
before.
Burn.
Gibbs White captains Forest. Declan Rice has captained West Ham, he's captained Arsenal.
Harry Kane
Bowen.
in there. He's
Yeah.
captain.
Yeah, Harry
Kane,
Kane.
Bowen.
Jared Bowen captains
Yeah.
West Ham. What's this about? Look,
I
Someone
agree
make
with you.
it make
I,
sense.
I would move on from him
I
personally.
mean,
but-
what
Hold
other
on, Philip.
options would you look at? It's
mean-
very easy to say he shouldn't be in the squad, but who would you?
It's
have
very
replaced him
easy
with?
to say.
Gallagher's not really playing at
because it's
Atletico.
true. He shouldn't be.
Gallagher's
But
not
who-
really playing.
Pick a name that should
Mount.
replace him then.
This
Calvin Phillips.
No.
Come on. If we're going down that road, we might as well get Kevin Phillips into the team. But go on then. Pick a
no, but
name.
he's denying.
So
Like,
I agree with you, by the way. I don't think he should be in the squad, but it's very easy to say, oh, he shouldn't be in. But who should be in then?
I'll take a Grealish over Henderson.
I think some.
If we're going like
if you're
for
talking about
like-
profile
Yeah,
wise, it has to be like a
profile-wise.
Mount or a Gallagher, but
Yeah,
they're not
Mount.
in peak form.
What's happened with Gallagher at Atletico? 'Cause he was a firm favourite in England squads.
yeah.
I don't think he's starting
rumours he was going to
consistently. He
United,
could have been
back to
going to
Palace.
United on loan. Yeah.
I
I'm
thought he
not
would
sure
fit in
what's
perfectly
happened,
with
but
Simeone there.
yeah.
I mean,
So-
if this man's so obsessed about having leaders in there, and people, get him on the coaching staff. Then. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Get him on the coaching staff.
Bellingham not in there.
Yeah,
Bellingham's
Bellingham's
injured.
Bellingham's
He's injured.
injured.
So there's a few
Foden's-
injuries as well.
Foden's injured as well.
Because of these injuries, let's be honest. If Saka's fit, if Bellingham's fit,
Yeah,
if
Henderson's not there.
then Tender's not.
Yeah.
He's not in the squad, is he? And that is probably the name that actually comes in. Mainu as well, Kobe Mainu, who technicality-wise, technically very gifted, some player to watch. But
What's
if I was a
Henderson's
United
best
fan,
position?
I'd be fuming that
Henderson
Kobe
said
Mainu's not
he's
playing
best
for
in the
United.
6, isn't it? The 6, 8,
Is he 6 or 8?
8.
You
Hybrid.
know, Alex.
Oh, I
haven't
heard
seen
10.
him.
10.
10?
10?
Who,
No.
Mainu?
Henderson.
No, Henderson.
Hendo, 6, 8.
Bench.
No, yeah, when he was at Liverpool,
6.
when he was in his prime.
He was on that kind of right-hand
was
side of a
Szoboszlai.
midfield
Yeah.
three. He was the Szoboszlai covering
He's
Trent
8.
with Fabinho behind
Halfback.
him. Yeah.
He's,
He's like that right-sided 8, yeah.
8 Trent cover.
So he's a 7 then.
No.
6.5.
What's
No,
a
you know,
seven?
What is
it's a hybrid
I know what you
between
mean,
6
but yeah,
and 8.
7's got to be a winger. Come on, let's not.
It's a
do that.
hybrid between 6 and 8. But come on, there's
All
any
these
number of
numbers
players
these
that
days.
could.
Yeah, I know, but listen, there's big injuries, so
Archie
I mean,
Gray,
Adam
Archie
Morton.
Gray soon come.
Yeah.
Gray soon
Soon
come.
Adam
come.
Morton's injured,
Archie
so yeah.
Gray soon come.
Not sure about it. But Adam Morton, I think, although he's been injured and he goes home, and obviously Ruben Loftus-Cheek gets his place back, I do think he is. He's definitely the best one in terms of for the future in the next 10 years. Adam Morton's locked it down.
Yeah,
He's locked
he's
that.
very highly
He's
thought
locked
of. that's
Lewis
for
Kelly in that squad.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah,
Lewis
okay.
Skelly. Try and put together. I know England are playing Andorra on Saturday. Fascinating game, and then they're away at Serbia on the 9th. Which I tell you what, them Serbians. I've been to Serbia matches at the
Won't
World
be
Cup.
easy.
Yeah, I should go
Bro,
down and vlog.
Them lot are crazy out there, and that would be a very, very intimidating atmosphere. And then fast forward a month, there's a friendly against Wales on October the 9th, and then it's Latvia away on October the 14th, and then it's England-Serbia, the home leg, World Cup qualifier, November 13th, then Albania away on November the 16th, and then there's only the March break, and then bang, you're into the World Cup. No messing around. So,
I mean, let's have it right though. This group is a very. I hasten to use the word easy, but it's a very negotiable group.
oh,
Let's
that's,
be honest.
That's
putting it lightly.
every.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm
tournament,
trying to be respectful, but
England should just fly through.
Yeah, they
every,
fly through every
group.
tour. Yeah, every.
What do you make
qualifying.
of Marcus Rashford backing? Because we talk about Trent not having a good start for Real Madrid, which is true. I mean, Rashford, he hasn't torn up trees whilst he's been at Barcelona. Is that maybe because of Saka is maybe injured, because Foden's maybe injured?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that why he gets in?
Yeah.
not only that, he's proven at England level what he can do. I mean, I was at the England game when they played Italy. Rashford scored in that game this last year, and he looked really, really good. And when he does play for England, mostly he does perform quite well, doesn't he?
Yeah. And I
I think
think
that whole United thing, there was a whole cloud over that club.
There's a lot of injuries.
Yeah, and I think Rashford offers more than Jack. Jack obviously can operate in the turn and he can operate off the left, but I think Rashford again pace, can finish better. I think
No Sancho as well?
Sancho?
doesn't surprise me.
Sancho?
Boy, Sancho.
I'm just
No
trying to
way.
think of names that
Yeah.
have been in recent-ish squads that aren't in the squad anymore.
yeah, no
way to
Sancho.
go.
Rashford, 3 games, no assists, no goals in Barcelona. 17 goals in 62 appearances for England. Obviously, he's out on loan at Barcelona, isn't he? So, he'll be thinking this is a great opportunity for me to come and show the English public
Exactly.
once more what I can do. Yes, I've been away in Spain, but yeah, I think he comes back and he tries to do the business. I mean, what kind of team, if we were trying to put together 11 there, What do you think is the best 11 that you could pick from this
What I
team?
would say is that any one of those should beat Andorra comfortably.
Yeah.
Of course.
That's easy.
Yeah,
but then
of course.
my
but
problem.
what's the 11?
My problem.
What we
is not
doing?
even
A
the
4-3-3?
I wouldn't pick the strongest 11.
Yeah. I wouldn't pick the strongest 11.
Just for
I'll
Save it
argument's
for
sake,
Serbia.
to say, like, you know.
Pickford in goal. Oh, Henderson in
Let's
goal.
go Henderson in goal.
Really?
Yeah, give him
why
a
not?
chance.
Give
It's
Henderson
Andorra.
a chance. Then put. I'll start
Left back.
left back. I will start Skelly.
Not really. Yeah, it has to
Yeah,
be
Skelly.
Skelly.
Go
Yeah,
Spence right
Skelly
back.
in the
Spence
team.
right back.
Scored on his debut.
Did
Yeah.
score on his debut, yeah.
I'll do Skelly and
No,
Spence
Curtis
right
Jones,
back.
actually.
The only thing about Skelly, he's not played much football this
season.
season.
Scored.
Yeah, it's not really.
Yeah,
Another Arsenal
yeah,
season
yeah,
story.
exactly.
Curtis, he was
Yeah.
sick the other
So
day.
is
He came
Skelly definitely bench for Arsenal now this season?
No, I mean, it's just that Calafiore
Yeah,
he's had the starting berth and he's
decent
done
start.
well.
Yeah,
so.
exactly.
I think as soon as Calafiore makes a mistake,
Yeah,
Lewis Skelly
Skelly's
goes
in.
back in to claim, not only just fills in for him, but to claim the 11
Mm.
starting 11
Calafiori
spot,
struggles
yeah.
with injuries as well, to be fair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's
So
what we always talk about, having two quality players fighting it out for a position.
Mm-hmm.
So are we saying this is the squad that you would like to build, or are we saying what Thomas Tuchel actually will do? Because
Well, Lewis Hall and
I don't think he
Livramento.
picks Henderson.
Yeah, I don't think he picks Henderson either.
So should we do what we think?
Yeah,
he's
let's
gonna
do what we
he's
That's
gonna-
more
okay, cool.
realistic.
Okay, cool.
Pickford in goal.
Pickford in goal. Then he'll put Guehi and
So we
Stones.
said, sorry, just to
Yeah.
reiterate, Henderson in goal. We're
Henderson.
going for. We
No,
agree
no,
on
no.
that.
No,
Pickford.
Tuchel.
No, we want Henderson.
We want
No, but
Henderson.
we're
Tuchel
saying
will
what
pick.
Tuchel
Yeah,
will
Tuchel
pick.
will pick.
I thought you
Pickford.
said you wanted what we would pick.
No, I'm saying.
Surely it makes
let's-
sense to do what we would pick.
I mean, we can do that, but we know that he's not going to do that. He's gonna
That's
go
why
with
we
Pickford
should
in
do what
goal.
we do.
All right, what do you want to do?
What do you
want,
reckon?
or-
Because we
I
know
would go
what
with
he's
what
going
we
to
would do
do.
because we don't know what
Okay.
Tuchel's going to do. We ain't mind readers.
Yeah.
Right, we'll go
Okay,
on then.
cool.
Hendo in goal then.
Henderson in
on
goal.
I agree with that.
Miles Lewis Skelly at left back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Spence right back.
yeah.
And the two centre
Gay
backs.
Stones.
Gay's got to be one of them.
Cons or Stones. You can
Yeah,
flip. I think Stones, to be fair. Cons, I don't know, man.
Gahey's just a shoe-in though, isn't
Yeah,
he?
he's probably our best centre
Probably
back.
is.
Yeah,
at the
100%.
moment.
So
So
that's
he's
the
got
defence.
Yeah.
Midfield 3.
right 6. Don't say Henderson.
He's probably going to pick Henderson.
Oh,
But
what you want, man?
Actually,
I'll go Wharton then.
the ball
No,
is
he's
I know.
injured.
See,
Can we not have Anderson
Start Loftus Cheek, man.
and Rice
Put him in midfield.
with Gibbs work?
what year?
Anyone but Henderson.
Anderson,
I'm not
Anderson
having
and Rice double
Anderson.
pivot. And Rice double pivot.
Rice.
And then Eze.
Wait, you want to see a Henderson
I say
and Rice
Gibbs,
pivot?
Gibbs White.
Anderson,
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 not
Anderson,
Henderson. Yeah.
Anderson.
So Rice, Anderson, Gibbs White, which is 2 Nottingham
Yeah.
Forest midfielders, by the way,
Yeah.
which is some achievement for them. as
Or
a
you could
football
put Eze as the 10.
I'd rather see Eze in the 10.
I'd rather
see
It's
Eze in the
Andorra. It's
Yeah.
Andorra.
So Gibbs White holds bench.
Yep.
And
And
then Eze in the 10, and then who out wide?
I'll say-
Kane's obviously starting.
I'll say it's either Madueke or Madueke
On the right.
Tuchel likes Madueke
on the
as well.
right, yeah. And then you have Gordon on the left
And then Kane.
Yeah.
and Kane up front.
No Watkins. No.
Oh, but you can
no
start
Bowen.
Rashford. You can start Rashford.
What about Jared Bowen?
Bowen? I like Bowen. I really like
Bowen's.
Bowen.
I think he's disrespected because he plays for West Ham. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
really,
agree,
really
yeah,
think
yeah.
Bowen's a really good
Tricky
player.
customer. You know,
Yeah.
if
He
he
is.
comes up because he obviously can go on his
I
left.
think
he
he's
can
more
go-
reliable than Gordon.
Yeah,
Gordon
yeah.
probably
100%.
edges him for pace, but in
Bowen,
terms of quality,
yeah.
I would say Bowen is. And I do agree with you there. He is, for whatever reason.
And he carries a lot of pressure on his back for West Ham. He's a
Oh,
team, he's a
100%.
team
Main
link.
man.
Yeah, he's
He's
a
the
main
only
man.
man.
Yeah.
No Ivan Toney.
Yeah.
And he's
No.
Has anybody kept up with what he's been on? When you
Oh,
go
he's
out
on
there,
to Ronaldo, isn't it?
when you go out there, you get lost.
Yeah.
You-
And he
you
would have known that.
He did
And he
get
knows
back in
that,
the last
exactly.
squad,
This is
though.
on him.
Yeah, but if you go out there, you run the risk of getting lost.
Yeah,
The
he's
only
been
man that
talking.
can go out
Getting
there and
lost in
still
his bank
guaranteed
account.
his place is
Is Ronaldo.
Ronaldo, yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone
31
else,
games, 24 goals for
Yeah.
Al Ali.
And look,
Yeah.
none of us know a thing,
None of us.
and that's the risk you take.
Yeah. But
Some
then he's
careers,
been
eh?
If I go to
complaining-
Saudi, will you check up on me?
No.
I would, 'cause you're my friend.
You might not know what I'm on. Might be presenting a whole new show. You wouldn't know.
I know you got the bag, though.
Yeah, definitely.
You're out there. I don't
He'll
need
be
to
alright.
check in,
Straight.
'cause
That's
I know-
right. And it's a grand.
Come back after 2
I
years.
know you're right.
Walking in there with a whole crown and gown and
If you're
that.
in Saudi, I'm like, yo, get me out there.
That being said, though, I don't hate on what he's done because
No,
it's
no way.
secured
No,
the bag.
Secure
That's
your bag,
generational
man.
wealth
Secure
he's
your
securing for his
bag,
family.
man.
Absolutely
Secure
not.
your
Can't-
bag.
yeah,
can't
of
go
course.
to England
But
with that
he has to
security.
understand that the
Secure your
minute you
bag.
do that, there's also going to be the consequence of
Yeah.
you're likely to have.
But players have
Cool.
gone
Level
there
of
and
football.
come
I
back.
feel-
I feel sorry for Mainu, man. And listen, I'm a Liverpool fan. Why should I? But when I look at this kid, He went from making his Premier League debut 8 months later. After that, he was starting in the Euros final for England, and now look, he cannot get a minute in. Well, he gets a few minutes against Grimsby, and we saw how that went. But bro,
I feel sorry for him, but we can't make a reasonable justification for him being in the squad simply because he's just not playing any football.
Man.
He did ask for a loan. He asked to
He's
leave.
still young.
He was
though.
begging to
Yeah,
leave.
begging to leave.
And they said, no, you're staying.
That manager will probably get sacked and his life will be changed forever.
Changed
So
again. Yeah,
it's only
100%.
temporary what's going on there.
Yeah, it is a shame, but yeah,
What can you do?
the vagaries of being a professional.
The vagaries. So that is the squad. Let us know in the chat if there's any names that maybe we've not even mentioned at all that you think should have been in that squad. I mean, the big omissions, like we said, probably Trent. I mean, I'm looking at this article from Sky Sports. It says Trent. It says Kyle Walker, Ivan Toney, Grealish, Phil Foden. Can Maguire have a bit of a gripe about not getting in?
Nah, man, he's not better than
Because he was Mr. England for how many years under
If you're not
Southgate?
starting regularly, you can't have a gripe.
Can't.
I suppose.
I think
he's
the only one
maybe
out of
gotta have
those
a
that
think
I
about
would
what he
say
wants
has
to do.
a possible gripe is probably Grealish because he started the season really well.
It's too small of a
too
sample
But it
size.
is,
The
yeah,
sample
it's,
size
yeah,
is
it's only
sample
3
size is too
games.
small.
Because you heard Trent, you heard Tuchel talk about Spence, that how he spoke about the end of last season, that he finished the season strong and he started the season well. So I think Grealish 3 games is not enough.
Levi Colwill also out with injury.
Yeah.
And Chalobah, like you said, dismissed as well this time. Do you think Grealish is thinking, right, if I keep this up, there's another international break in a month?
Of course.
He's aiming to.
There's 2 more.
If he does, is it fair to say if Grealish does not get in that squad in October? I mean, there is one in
I'd say
November as
November.
well. If he's not in that one,
November's
you're
the-
done.
November's the one that
that's the
I'd
one
be
that
looking at
lands
if I was him.
Yeah.
And
He's made a good start, Everton. That's
And Conor Gallagher, I think, will be upset to not get in. Only again because he's been in so many squads recently.
Phil Foden can have no complaints. I mean, what's happened to this guy?
He might be injured, people are saying.
People are saying that he's injured,
His
but
form seems to have fallen off a cliff.
He had some sort of issue.
He might get some time now. Sharky's
he had a cold.
injured.
What? So if he's injured, what's the nature of the injury?
I think it's something really light. Man's
Or
got
is
a
it
cough
could
or a
be
cold or something.
something else afoot?
But then
I
Pep
don't know.
says Savio's injured, but then Savio's in the gym. He's at home
No,
in the
because
gym.
the reason why I say that, there's normally a degree of transparency with these players. When a player is injured, there's always an
you know,
accompanying.
yeah.
You know, what I mean, like you said, you see pictures from him in the gym where he's working on this, he's working on that. With Foden, all we're hearing is
ankle
injury.
injury.
Well, Turkey's out for 2 months, so he's gonna have to.
Oh,
find
he's
his
gonna
way
have to
back
play.
soon.
20-day ankle injury, allegedly.
He's got
Allegedly.
to be back soon.
He's going to
Turkey's
be
out.
back in. I mean, listen, Phil Foden, it's a fall from grace, isn't it?
the skeptic
Just at
in
the
me
time when they need them as
suggests that there might be more to
Something
this.
more.
Than
I agree with you.
100%.
I
Yes,
think.
I-
Let's see how this season goes.
I don't think it's even a skeptic thing. I just think mentally he can't be in a great place right now.
No.
Yeah.
Not playing for City. And do you know what? When De Bruyne leaves, when Silva leaves, when all these big legends leave at City, as the local kid, you should be going, I'm going to go and take that place.
that
I'm going
place,
to
yeah.
become the captain of this team and really go for it and nail down that place in the starting 11, whether it's off the left, the right, centre. He just hasn't been able to do that.
Do you think these players stay at clubs for too long? He's won everything at City. Or do you feel
That's a
that?
good point,
Yeah. Do you feel, because obviously same thing happened to Rashford. Maybe overstayed his stay at Man United, and he's still now trying to figure out.
No, I think it's too early for Foden to say he
You
stayed
think
there
so?
too long. He
Still
was
young.
player
How
of the
long has he
year.
been there? How long has he
Well,
been
no,
there?
it's not even the
Oh,
11th.
he's
It's
never not
he was
been
player
there,
of the
has
year
he?
a couple of
Yeah.
years ago.
Well,
Last season was his bad season. Now we're into
17,
this
18 he
season.
came
Couple
through.
of games in.
17, 18. So that's what 8 years.
Yeah.
8 years.
No, I don't think that's too long.
Yeah.
How old is he these days? I swear he's like still 18 or something.
No, he's 24.
25 now.
25.
25 now.
25. So then
Just turned
he's going to
25.
be. He needs to make it next two years or so.
Yeah.
He needs to be making a decision.
I think
on
when
what
you
he wants to
achieve
do.
what he's achieved by the age of 25,
Yeah.
there is a thing of like,
Yeah. What next?
maybe I can have a little look elsewhere. But
Depends,
I
innit?
don't think he's
Yeah.
stayed
We had
there
like
for too
Rooney
long.
at United was there.
Yeah.
We've had players
I
that
think
have been at
times
clubs
change.
from young and stayed there
Yeah.
till they was in their mid-30s. So just depends on the player.
There's
isn't
no
it?
doubt in the talent, but there's definitely something not quite
Not
right
quite
there
right,
because,
yeah.
like I said, the form's fallen off a cliff, and it
I don't
just,
think it's just an injury.
No,
do think
I
there's a lot
definitely
more
don't, yeah.
going on behind the scenes that maybe we're not privy
yeah,
to.
that's what I suspect.
But yeah, let us know in the chat who you think should have got in that squad. HY in the chat says, why does Tomori never get a call up?
I've not been watching him,
Yeah,
so
I've
I
not
don't
watched
know.
him.
But
Another one out of sight, out
Yeah,
of
he
mind.
must-
for me,
yeah.
I just know Chalobah should be in there with the Kwanzaa.
You're pushing this Chalobah thing hard, right?
Chalobah's been good, really good recently.
Or even against Fulham.
Would you say
Yeah, we kept a clean sheet.
Best centre back.
Probably, yeah.
Cole
Because
was.
Cole was injured. So Chalobah right now is probably the most informed. Tossing a little bit of hiccups in the Fulham game.
Here's a question for the whole panel and for you at home. At what stage, maybe it's not even Tommy Tuchel who introduced them into the squad. Well, that's his name, isn't it? Tommy Tukes. At what stage do we see Max Dowman and Rio Engamoa finally reach? I'm not saying now. I'm saying when do we see
5
it?
years.
Five.
Up to 5, between 3 to 5 years.
Five.
No. 5?
Yeah, 3 to
No,
5.
no,
Max
no.
Dowman, wait, with Max Dowman and Rio.
2
Going
years.
into the England setup.
2
first
years.
team.
2 years.
Actually,
Depending on how they're playing.
Actually, Tuchel did say Max Dowman does have a chance to hit the World Cup.
He's been called up to the under 19 for the first time, and Rio
Only because
5 years.
Yeah, man. I
5
swear
years
that. And
is
it's
too
not because of their talent.
Wow.
It's just because the managers we've
You
had.
obviously
in the past,
don't rate these guys.
No, I rate them. The managers we've had in the past. Southgate was I feel was a blocker on sort of pathways, and Tuchel is not really shown me any sort of bringing through those type of young talent. So it's not on their talent.
No, but I think these guys
they're
are so
quality
talented,
talent.
it's impossible to
Tuchel
ignore.
wants to win.
If you're
old enough,
Tuchel
you're
wants
good
to win.
enough, if
I
you're
think
good
one of
enough,
those
you're
could
good
do a Theo Walcott.
Tuchel-
enough. Don't forget, Theo Walcott at 16 went to the 06 World Cup, didn't play.
Yeah, but how much pressure was that though? That on Theo Walcott at that time.
But-
He even spoke about it.
But you're thinking he took Jermaine Defoe's spot, and Jermaine Defoe was on fire.
Yeah, and
I've
he said-
seen him speak in interviews like, "How did I not go?" And he was like mentally ruined when he saw that Walcott didn't even play. He's like, "I could have gone there."
Yeah.
But I do think there is a. I mean, look, yes, one of them is 15. Max Dowman's 15 or 16?
Currently.
15, 16, yeah.
Rio has just turned
16,
17.
okay.
I think.
That's why I said 2
He
years.
turned
Yeah,
17
17,
after
okay.
the day after the Newcastle goal.
Oh yeah, of course.
Someday
yeah,
that.
yeah.
But 5 years is
3
way
to
too
5
much.
years.
man.
two.
I just
way.
don't have faith in England's setup, man. In the pathway, we're not like that. If it
Unless-
was Spanish, I'll 100% say.
If not the World Cup,
this World
definitely
Cup.
the next Euros.
Yeah,
Both
yeah,
of those two will be
I
in the
could
squad.
The Euros is in the UK as
They
well.
have to be
too
getting the
late
minutes
for
as
that.
well, man. They have to be getting the minutes.
No, but seriously, if not the World Cup, okay, you could argue that the World Cup might come a bit too soon. But definitely for the next Euros,
I think
which
5
as my
years
man-
is wild.
2 years is
2
normal.
years.
You want to
to
wait till he's
18.
20?
That's the next
Max
tournament,
Dowman.
though. That's the next tournament. Well,
No, but that's
the
the
World
Euros.
Cup.
2 years.
You got the
In the
Euros in
UK.
between. Yeah.
At their rate of progression now.
I don't know, man.
No,
You know what it is? First of all, they need to. Get
I know
the
what it
minutes.
is.
They need
It's
to
a
get
Tottenham
the,
bias
No.
against
Like I
Arsenal.
said, I rate Max Dowman. Ask all my Arsenal mates. I'll say Max Dowman is cold. Same with Rio. Chelsea letting him go. I don't know why, but yeah, I just don't. They need the minutes. So in terms of like at Liverpool, is Rio going to be coming on in the Champions League games? You're going to be getting Champions
He
League minutes.
came on in the Prem.
I
and scored the
understand.
winner
I
at
understand that, but
Newcastle away.
consistently. Do you understand?
Well,
Same
look,
with Max. I
We
know
didn't buy another
Arteta-
left winger, so that tells me. I mean, honestly, like I said, I asked him myself in pre-season. I said, "What are one of the big positives from this pre-season?" And is one of them Rio? And he said, "Yeah." Rio is
believe
cold.
I believe in both talents. I just don't believe.
I think
in
5
the-
years
in
is
the setup,
crazy.
man. I just don't believe in the stars. Maybe next World Cup. Maybe not 5 years. Maybe the next World Cup. But
The Peaky Blinder in the chat says, "Stop overhyping the youngsters. Yes, they have talent, but no way are they ready to play for England. Just relax."
Yeah, but we didn't say that. We said for the next
I
Euros.
asked the question.
You asked
I know
the
that
question.
exactly.
they?
Yeah, but we all
asked the
agreed
question.
by
And
the
then
next
you guys
Euros.
all think next Euros, Max Dowman and Rio will be in the squad. Or have the possibility.
Not necessarily, but they can be. Yeah.
They can
At
be in the
18,
squad.
So carry
there's
on
no
this
reason why
trajectory.
not. It depends on
The rate of
So much
progression that they're on.
There's
I
so
mean,
much variables that
the
impact
way
that.
Next Euros in 3 years, Dowman's going to be 18.
I mean, the way
18's not even
you
that
got to
young these
consider.
days.
So, for example, that goal that Rio scored. I mean, look at the context of that game.
I understand.
When he comes on, that was his first opportunity.
Premier
A
League
game of
debut.
that high
Sorry.
Yeah.
intensity.
So-
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
even you're talking about players like Ranieri still needs to be getting embedded into
Yeah,
the
yeah,
English
yeah.
setup as well. Do you
Ranieri
understand? So
does as
there's
well.
all these Lewis Hall English? Lewis Hall?
Lewis Hall,
yeah,
yeah.
all
But
these
he's
that,
been out injured a bit.
yeah, but so that's what I'm saying.
Look what
there's a lot of
Yamal's
players
done
that
with
need-
Spain, man.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
then we keep
Lewis
Yamal's
Hall's
a
only 20.
generation.
No, I'm not
He's a
necessarily
Max. He's a
comparing
Max.
it.
That's who I think. I think Max can hit those levels of
Rio
yeah.
could possibly. do
Rio,
that.
I don't
Rio
know.
is
yet,
a
but
baller,
Max, I've seen enough to say, right, this guy's different.
Do you know how upset Chelsea are? They've had to stop spies coming to the training ground because of what we did with Rio, innit?
What are you talking about?
You not hear that?
Bro, wrap up the Gurhi dome. Man. Talking about spies. What are you talking about, man?
You know I'm right. The article came out and
Waffling.
Chelsea have said...
What article? Who's it written by?
Athletic. I'll show you after. I've got it
Do
saved.
you know what? The Athletic. Let me not speak.
Yeah, you just drink that. Yeah? Lick
Athletic
them lips.
Fleck was getting something wrong the other day anyway, so...
Yeah. Anyway, let us know in the chat. Max Dowman, Rio Engamoa. Listen, super young at the minute. LFC scouts were banned from Chelsea now after the Rio situation where we took him. Question here from MD. It says, question for the panel. If you're an England coach, are there any standout young talents you would take a chance to represent England? Spain took a chance with Yamal, which is what Laurie's... I mean, look, yeah, we kind of just already spoke about that, didn't we? Yeah, Nee saying, yeah, Liverpool scouts did get banned from Chelsea. Dragon said, Indonesia on some friendlies to prepare for October's qualifiers, win both qualifiers, and we make it to the World Cup 2026. What, Indonesia?
Indonesia.
Really?
Swear down. Big up Indonesia. Is that true?
Sweden still aren't guaranteed a spot at the World Cup, are they? I think they've got qualifiers
Really?
still.
With a strike force of Jokeres and Isak, and
Yeah.
he's struggling to qualify.
And
And
Elanga.
Elanga as well.
And Elanga. Adil says, Isaac had one chat with Slot, and he said, wow, F off Laurie now.
If he wants to desert his Eritrean brothers south, then
Oh, listen,
fine.
man, he's done that. He's in Liverpool. There's a big Eritrean community in Liverpool.
Is there?
Massive, yeah.
I know there's a big Somalian community.
Massive
I didn't know
Somalian,
there's an
Caribbean,
Eritrean.
Is it? In
massive
Liverpool?
Chinese. Yeah.
Are you sure there's a big
Liverpool's
Eritrean community?
100%. I've been there.
Right.
I've gone past it. I've seen it with my own eyes. To take
Yeah.
my dog past there.
Okay.
No, big him
I'll
up.
take your word for it.
But yeah, Liverpool's a melting pot for people, man. It's crazy how many different nationalities there. But listen, that's the England squad. I mean, there's a big game on Saturday. You're doing the watch along for it, I believe.
No, I'm away this weekend, man.
Where
I will
you
be
going?
watching. I
Where
will
do you
be
think you're
watching.
going? Got work to do. Where are you going?
Nowhere
I'm just
special.
I'm just
Inland.
reenacting what Robbie
Inland.
said to me
Inland.
when I say I'm
You're going for
I'm
a break.
inland.
You're going to
Where you
I'm
relax.
supporting our, local tourist industries.
Oh, okay. Where though? Tell us where.
Berkshire, I believe.
Berkshire?
I didn't
Nice.
book.
What are you doing there? What's
Nice.
there?
I don't know yet. Wait and see till I get there.
Big him up.
It's,
Love to see it.
Yeah.
No, there is no watch long.
But I will be watching the game. What time does it start?
I
7:30.
think
it's a 5.
5.
So let's face it, it should be a goal fest, right? I mean, I don't want. I mean,
We
in
always
the
say that.
corresponding game, it was 1-0
See,
when
we
we
ain't.
played them.
Yeah,
we should be smoking Andorra. No disrespect if there's any Andorrans watching, but come
mean,
on
listen.
now. Even you would agree with us that that should be a comfortable win for
I'm not-
England
I
at
don't know,
home.
man.
It's a game that was it at Villa Park, isn't it?
I don't even know.
I think it
Let's
is.
have a look. 5 o'clock
5
kickoff.
o'clock kickoff.
Let's actually see where it is, and it is at Villa Park
Yeah,
on Saturday.
so-
First time.
So there you go. Konza will play them. Won't he?
The first time England have played at Villa Park since.
No
Any guesses?
idea.
I mean, you can see it.
Yeah, I
so
can see it.
don't-
I'm
don't cheat.
not cheating here.
First time since.
Was I born?
Yes, you were
Yeah.
born, my friend.
Hmm.
Don't do that as well, because football did exist before Matisse was born. You know what I mean? And you should know about football before you were born if you're
Not
doing up
not
football
facts like
content.
that. Oh yeah, let me just ring off the last time England
Listen,
played
it's
at
a
Villa
little
Park
bit of
off the top
fun,
of
mate.
my
Don't
head.
take it so seriously. It's a little quiz question. There's not much to talk about.
2010.
Do my thing.
2010.
2005. And do you know what the score was?
Long time, 20 years.
0-0 against.
It won't be
Holland.
0-0 this week.
This is going to be a dry
Definitely
game.
won't
But I mean, it's good that let's be honest, Birmingham it's not just any old city, it's the second city. So,
Yeah.
and Villa Park is a great stadium, so I'm sure it'll be full.
But it's how Tuchel sets up, man. Too cautious. For me.
Back
I don't
three.
care how he
Back three.
sets up.
Yeah,
We're supposed
yeah,
to be
too
beating
cautious.
Back
Andorra
three with
by
the
at
wing
least
backs.
3 or
Yeah,
4
yeah,
goals.
yeah. Too cautious.
Would you,
for me.
do you not agree?
I wanted Tuchel to take over England. I just not been impressed with.
I'm with you on that.
with the.
I
games
wanted
I've
him to
seen.
take over. I was
Yeah.
one of those
I
people
thought it'd be
that
sick.
advocated firmly for him.
Yeah,
But I've got to
100%.
say, man, I've been underwhelmed. I
Yeah,
mean,
man.
what's he had 4 fixtures now?
Yeah, it's that same issue, innit? It's not the right team, not the right structure. They seem like they're locked. Like they need to be released, man. Just let them play.
As long as
man.
we win the World Cup, I don't
Yeah.
care how
That's
they
what
do
I'm
it.
saying. Just
I don't
That's
care
true.
how they do it.
True.
But what I'm
Tuchel's a
saying,
winner.
of the 4 games he's had so far, including that last defeat to Senegal, that was poor performance.
I'm not taking nothing from any of these games.
Yeah,
I'm
Why not?
honestly because I've seen England play well in these games and get to the tournament and freeze. So it doesn't make a difference to me. Get to the tournament. I know you're going to the tournament anyway. When you get there, that first game and it's do or die until the end. Just win the
Fine,
tournament.
but I mean,
From quarter
you're
I don't
supposed
care,
to
and
be-
I also
there's
don't care
no-
in what style England win. England
England-
don't win often enough for me to care about what style, how they do it. Does he play this many attackers? Just win the thing, win it. It's time to win now.
It's going to be very difficult to win that.
Of course.
because all our younger teams are winning. Like England's
No, but-
younger teams are winning.
The World Cup is being held in America. For a start, the weather is going to be
And
Yeah,
Mexico.
yeah.
Canada.
yeah.
gonna be-
And whenever
hot.
it's held in those parts of the world, normally the South American teams dominate.
Yeah, they're gonna come
So
in numbers.
this,
as well.
I understand
There's
that
no way
Tuchel's
England win
been
the
brought
World
in
Cup.
to win the World
Let me
Cup.
just say that. There's no way England win the
You
World
know-
Cup.
Well,
World
this is
Cup.
what I'm saying.
Even if they're in a final, which
Yeah.
they have been. I
Twice.
still
Do you know who their
never,
manager
ever
is?
have.
Do you know who the manager is?
I know, but
England,
Yeah,
bro.
but it's
England,
not.
man.
So who
Like
have
Spurs
been the
and-
England
and
managers?
Yeah,
whatever
it's England,
managers.
that's
Who
Yeah.
have been the England managers? It's
Spurs
been
is like
it's been
England.
Allardyce's, Southgate's,
One game. Come on.
Ericsson's,
Allardyce's one game.
Steve McLaren's. Don't compare none of these men that England have ever had to Thomas Tuchel. That's what I'm going to tell you.
No, I agree with you on that, which is one of the
with
reasons why I
Tuchel
advocate
in that
for him to
dugout,
win.
yes, you can win a final, even
Yes,
if you're
but
England.
what I'm
we saw
saying is-
Tottenham win a cup final not so long ago, so anything can happen.
It's almost like our best opportunity to have won one of these major titles that
Absolutely.
international has gone.
One of the best
because
managers in this.
I think if it was the Euros, I'd be more confident. World Cup, I'd just start on, man.
we had it there with Southgate when he fumbled
Yeah.
the bag when we played
Against
Italy.
Italy,
That was
yeah,
should have
yeah,
been
yeah.
it.
and
That
they
should
didn't
have
even
been
go
it.
to the next World
Yeah,
Cup.
That was a proper
yeah,
Arteta-esque manager.
That should have been it.
We have one of the
He
best
can't
managers
help
in the
himself,
international
can he?
stage.
Tab
Yeet.
says, shout out Djed Spence, first Muslim to represent the Lions. What's the panel's thoughts on Tuchel so far? And what expectations do you have for him? I mean, we were just talking about it for the World Cup next year. Massive moment that, by the way, for Djed Spence to be the first Muslim to represent the Lions.
You know what? Shout out to Djed Spence, man, because I can remember chatting to one or two people in the football industry, one of them who you know. And there was a, shall we say, a somewhat sceptical towards his attitude. People said that he had the talent, but they wasn't sure how far he'd go in the game based on some of the indifferent attitudes that he'd shown. But you've gone to Spurs now, it's knuckled down, and we always knew the talent was there. I remember him.
He had to go to Middlesbrough, Forest, Rennes,
Yeah.
I can remember him playing for
Nice
Forest
or
against
Rennes?
Arsenal
Yeah,
and
Rennes.
he having a really good
in the
game.
FA Cup.
Yeah.
Ian Wright went into the change room after and spoke to him. I remember
Yeah,
seeing that
yeah.
video. Yeah, big him up.
Jamaica
That's a
were trying to
massive
tap
lesson.
him up as well.
Yeah, big up Spence, man, and big up his family too, man. They're big supporters of Spurs. His sister do Spurs content as well, so
Oh, really?
Is
Yeah,
one of
yeah,
his
yeah, yeah.
sisters an athlete, isn't she?
I'm not too sure she's an athlete. I know she definitely does Spurs content, home and away, you know.
Really?
yeah. Home and away, she does. She goes home and away. But yeah,
But yeah, he's done really well, man.
Spence.
He's done really well.
Carla
Simone,
Simone Spence.
yeah,
So is she the one that does the content?
I think it's her. Yeah, there's two of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sick.
yeah,
Yeah, big up Djed Spence, man. He's obviously I think the mentality for me is what I like.
yeah, and the
He's been
confidence.
shipped out to, with all due respect. You know, you signed for. He'd actually he wasn't signed for Spurs when he was at Middlesbrough. Is that right? And then
No.
he played well at Middlesbrough, so
Yeah.
they brought him and then loaned him out to Forest.
No,
Yeah.
No.
he was on loan at
He was on
Middlesbrough
loan at
from Forest.
Yeah,
There
from
you go.
Forest. Yeah.
Spurs pick him up, but then he goes to where was it? Was it Nice or Rennes?
He went to Rennes. He played with Doué.
That's so wild, isn't it? He played with Desiree Doué.
That's when he said, yeah.
That's
Doué.
so random.
He said Doué was a madness.
Only played 8 games for them. Went
Yeah.
to Leeds,
And then
7
Genoa.
games. Genoa.
Yeah, he went
Genoa. I
and
like
then
this kid.
Genoa wanted to buy him. We rejected it, and then never did. Since Coventry came on the Coventry Carling Cup under Ange, and then he's not looked back. And he's locked
I
down that
didn't
left
know he
back.
was 6 foot as well.
Yeah, he locked down that left back for
Really
his
didn't
left
know.
back spot as well.
Yeah, he was born in England to a Kenyan mother and a Jamaican father.
Yep. Yeah, no.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I like
Jamaica
that.
tried to tap him up, but you know,
Yeah, so
missed
he's,
out.
He said no.
he's good, man. So yeah, bring me your best winger. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he
That's
said
what he
that.
said.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't really work in the last game.
No,
though,
but
did it?
again, that's all skeptical because he didn't face no 1v1s in that game.
True.
Across from what's his name,
Is it Brooks?
Brooks. Yeah, across from Brooks, and there was no 1v1. And then he switched to Semenyo side, and Semenyo was quiet after that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. All right. Well, we've spoken about England. Let us know what you think about the latest squad. Obviously, the game does kick off at 5 o'clock on Saturday. Let's switch back to club football now. Players left out of the Champions League squads. This one really raised my eyebrow yesterday. It's a 22-man squad in the Champions League for the teams, right? Some massive omissions. Gabby Jesus for Arsenal. Are you surprised?
That's understandable. I mean, the guy's been injured for God knows how long, and he's, you know, I mean, to expect him to, you know, get fitness and then get in the squad is a little bit too.
Are you not a bit light up front now because Havertz is out?
We are, but
But these remember these we've got to put context. These are left out due to the fact that we don't have the full academy homegrown
quota.
Yeah.
So you couldn't register, or you didn't
So if
register
you-
enough.
So we've only got one academy homegrown player, Spurs for example, and that's Austin, the goalkeeper. So you need 4. So because we only got one, you minus 3 off your 25-man squad. So we can only submit
get it.
22.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I don't think none of us made that. I think Arsenal were the close. I think you had the most though. With when
I just know our B list. We've got 3 guys in there.
Yeah.
Raheem Sterling still at Chelsea somehow.
That's not a big
I
omission.
mean, 2 questions for you. How did he not get that move in the transfer window to anywhere? And
Well,
then
he would have got a move. He just probably would have rejected the move.
Yeah, apparently
he obviously was.
rejected a move abroad. Didn't
Yeah,
he?
well, he was in
on the
London.
table though, weren't they?
He was in London with Arsenal. He wanted to come to London. That's why he came to Chelsea. Fulham, what would be the wage split? I don't know. But
Is he the highest earner at Chelsea?
yeah, I'm pretty sure he is.
300.
Because he was given the contract when Todd Bowley was doing sporting director, giving up money to everyone. Just 100k for Chukwuemeka, 300k for Sterling, 180 for Fofana, 190 for
Did
Kokoro.
Fofana, which Fofana?
Wesley
Injured.
Fofana,
Yeah.
the one that's always injured.
Did you
So
have that trophy Fofana as well?
I believe he was signed in the January after that.
That's
But Dacho Fofana cost like 10 million. It's a shame because he actually scored a banger for Burnley against West Ham, and I think he's got a bit of talent, but
played 3 games
he had
for
a few.
Chelsea.
Apparently, had a few attitude issues
He's
only
in
22.
Turkey.
Where's that long?
And
He's
then,
now on loan in
where?
Turkey.
no, he's not
No,
on
he's
loan
not
in
even
Turkey
got a
anymore.
club.
He hasn't moved. So the
So he's
3
at
players that
Chelsea
didn't get
still?
moves was Disasi, Sterling, and David Dacho Fofana.
Disasi.
Which, to be honest, with the amount of players that we had, that's actually a
You could
really
have done with that.
that's a
them
decent.
leaving.
It was Disasi. He was on loan to Villa, wasn't he?
Yeah, and then he
Yeah.
rejected moves, I think, to West Ham and to Bournemouth.
Rejected.
He needs to allow
Yeah,
it.
he
He needs
said-
to allow it.
He said,
Rejected.
bruv, you should see, bruv, he's
This
chilling.
man thinks he's too good for
Yeah,
Barcelona.
he
His
needs to-
Instagram,
he
he's
was
chilling, bruv. He looks
poor
like
last
he's on
season.
holiday,
For how bad
sunglasses,
he was,
shades
yeah,
out,
he
he's
was
living
I
life.
know.
Villa, he was set up to fail by Emery though, because he should never
Right
have come
back.
on at right back.
Yeah,
Remember
yeah,
when
yeah.
he brought him right back to deal with
Yeah,
Kvaratskhelia in the
yeah,
Champions League? I said, are you trying to literally expose this man's weaknesses?
Yeah, he was
Crazy.
tapped
So-
out,
Stop
so-
his
No, but
career.
even in his normal position, I mean, you guys were calling him disaster. No?
Yeah,
Yeah, he was
yeah.
poor.
It was
I mean, listen, the
ridiculous.
thing is with him, right? He belongs for me in a deep block. A team that don't dominate possession, and they just if you ask him to defend his box in the middle of a back 3, or in a back 4, but like I said, low block, not loads of space in behind, he'll do you a job
Yeah.
in like the lower half of the league. But he obviously, because he's now got a acclimatized or a taste for playing for a big club, he thinks that he should be going to a certain level. So
Someone needs to have a
His
chat. with
agents
him.
need to-
Bring his.
someone should
ego
have a
down
word.
little
I mean, he's
bit.
not going to be in the World Cup squad, that's for sure. So that will
agents
humble
need
him a
to chat
little
to him,
bit.
Other omissions: Mateus Tell, Dragusin, and Yves Bissouma all
Yeah.
left out of the squad.
I'm not surprised
Yeah,
about Basuma.
Yeah, Basuma's been told he's surplus to requirements. So I think the Turkish window and the Saudi window still open.
The Tell one's shocking.
Yeah,
You spent 40 million on
the
it.
30.
Is it 30?
Yeah, because of it was 40 at first, but because of his performances in the last 6 months, Levy negotiated that down. Which is fair.
But clearly, the new manager don't rate him.
I
Well, he can't.
tell
he's not part of the Champions League.
tell the club signing, and this happened with Spence when he came, and Conte. Spence was a club signing, Conte weren't favouring him. Tell, unfortunately, great talent, but again, I think we've got
Great talent.
like potential. I'll say potential.
How old
I'll
is
say
he?
potential. 19, 20.
Tell.
Yeah, Tell. Yeah,
Is that it?
Yeah, he's older than that. Isn't he?
19, 20. Or 20. If he's old, yeah, 20.
20.
Yeah, 20. Yeah, yeah. So he's
I'd
got,
be gutted if I was him to not
yeah,
be in
yeah,
that Champions
yeah.
League squad.
But then we've got Richarlison.
That's what I'm saying. It's obvious that the manager don't fancy.
Richarlison, Solanke, and now Colin Wani for the forward positions. We were quite weak on that left side, so I think that's why Odebear got the shout. It was either Odebear or Tell, and Odebear got the call over.
I would
Tell.
imagine Tell must be pretty
Yeah,
crisp.
but I think Frank is quite smart and intelligent man, and I think he would have preempted Tell and said to him, "Look, it's not the end of the world." Djed Spence, remember, Ange didn't put him in the Champions League, in the Europa League squad last season, and then for the knockout stages, Djed was he was in the squad because
You can change the squad when you get in the knockout
Yeah,
stages.
yeah, he changed the squad. Yeah, so this is only for the group. This is only
Yeah.
for the.
I must say I was
Same
surprised at Tell because, like you said, he's not too long been there. You know, he's come from Dutch football,
Yeah.
and he was expected to make it. I don't think he's done that well though. since
He ain't.
he's
He ain't. He's for me. I knew of Tell from sort of FM days, so everyone in FM knows Tell's the one kid in FM. So keeping an eye on him, and then at Bayern, he had his chance, he got goals, and then I thought, okay, cool, we're buying a potentially wonder kid here. He's just not impressed, but I think he's just not got that momentum behind him. He ain't got enough minutes. He had a good shot he had that chance against Bournemouth. If that went in, maybe could have changed his sort of path, but. I think Frank will give him minutes.
I think he
he'll
should have
get-
went to a smaller club where he would have been a guaranteed starter.
I just think it's again. I think that's also Spurs' lack of planning. Again, squad planning. We did it. If you had Odegaard knowing that you wanted to replace Son was leaving. We didn't need to spend £30 million on top.
And I would say it's a big omission for Liverpool. Is there's no Federico Chiesa in the squad.
Is it?
No, but are you
Is
surprised?
that really-
But that's
with
down
your
to
strike
homegrown-
force you
That's down
got?
to your homegrown quota as well.
the homegrown? Yeah, because Rio's in.
Yeah.
Right, so he gets in at 17. He's in a squad. Also, Freddie Woodman.
There you go. And you need
is in the
4
squad as
goalkeepers,
well.
right? 3 goalkeepers.
Three
Yeah,
goalkeepers.
3
So
goalkeepers.
you know
Three
he's in.
keepers.
The English talent in the squad: Freddie Woodman, Joe Gomez, Andy Robertson. He's
Yes.
British.
British.
Curtis Jones, and Rio.
So the split. So you need 8 homegrown, but 4 is the normal homegrown, and then 4 is academy
homegrown, yeah.
So if they're not, that's where everyone's falling short. That academy trained homegrown. Once we saw Kane, Oliver Skip,
Yeah.
and Harry Winks and all that, we were finished.
Curtis Jones ticks every box then for
basically,
Liverpool. But yeah, I mean, you're right. It's not surprising because of the way he's been treated at Liverpool so far. And I will use the word treated because I do think he should have played a lot more than he
Do you
has
think he's
done.
been treated poorly?
Yeah.
He's
but
been
because
injured a lot, though,
he has not as much as you think.
No?
At the start he was.
Or you just think in cup games he should have got more opportunities? Because he couldn't have started ahead of Salah. He couldn't have played ahead
of course.
Gakpo, Diaz.
Yeah, no, of course not. And Jota as well. Like he can play through the middle. And when he came on against Newcastle in the cup final, he scored, didn't he, at Wembley? But for me, I just would have liked to see him in that squad as another option to bring on. The option.
If I was you, I'd rather Rio than him
Yeah?
in that squad. Yeah, I'd rather see Rio.
Yeah.
Because Rio, I think, is more of a long-term investment, whereas Chiesa, I think it's kind of like you're going to get another 6 months or another year, but you're probably still going to be out the
Right.
door very, very soon, whereas Rio could actually like explode this year.
It was after the winner against Bournemouth. He was like, "No, I've actually got to stay for another year. Like I actually can't." He spoke with his people because the rumours. I mean, you saw them. The rumours all summer. He's going to go back to Italy. He wants to get in the World Cup squad. Bang! Scores that goal whilst the window's still open against Bournemouth at home. He goes, "Nah, I can't leave. They actually love me too much."
He's happy.
So
He's
Liverpool's.
been left out of the Italian squad in this round.
I think he's back now, though. I think he just got back in this squad.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'll double check it now. But the
thought
forwards
he'd
for
been left
Liverpool:
out.
Isak, Salah, Gakpo, Ekitike, Rio.
So he's got an embarrassment of riches up
fire.
front.
Yeah, it's a big list. That
Hearing Isak's
Chiesa.
name along with Salah
Yeah, it's
and
ridiculous.
Ekitike.
Is that the first time you've heard?
Yeah,
it?
it's nasty work.
Yeah.
He is.
Well, I know he's not back
No, I don't think he is.
in the the Italy squad.
Because I
I
saw
heard he was
something
the
where
other day.
Gattuso had left him out. I remember seeing something like that.
Let us know. Because all these
I'm
articles
pretty
are
sure
saying
I'm
he's
right
been
on
left out of the Champions League squad.
People are saying he's not in it.
Yeah, he's not in it.
Yeah, I was right.
Oh yeah, initially he was expected to be called up by Gattuso, but is now not in the squad.
He's not really playing often.
I thought Gattuso's their manager, madman. Gattuso.
Bro, imagine having like an emotionally
Yeah, it's
like he's not logical. It's all just
emotion
emotion off the top of the head. How's he even got that job?
Well,
Considering his managerial career so far, I'm not
Well,
sure.
they've gone through all the top Italian managers,
Yeah,
haven't they?
yeah.
Allegri,
There's none
Conte.
he has a certain persona, a certain
Sometimes
character.
maybe
Gasperini
good.
even
Maybe they
managed
thought
the
that
rest.
that might help lift them because they've not been in a good place, have they, Italy, internationally recently?
He actually said Gennaro Gattuso, speaking at the selection press conference, he revealed that Chiesa does not feel 100% still and explained that they made this decision together. He says, I spoke with Chiesa and we made the decision together.
Yeah, I bet,
He didn't really feel ready to come back because he wanted to be at 100%. We decided it calmly together. Yeah, and Raspadori has got in ahead of him there, really. But I'm going to do a separate video on that on the COP TV, the Chiesa thing. So yeah, some fairly big names left out of those Champions League squads. Like Dean said, though, these are the group stage squads, and when you get to the quarterfinal, people might not even want to change them, and might not want to add if things are going well, but if
then
things
got
need
the-
a change, then
and you got the games, you got the prem to prove yourself. You know.
So you think you get to the quarterfinal stage? Yeah?
Of what the Champions
Champions
League?
League.
I think we'll finish. I think we can get base. I'm looking at. I think I'm going off our fixtures in it, and I think we can get top 8 as possible.
I think you get round to 16.
Yeah, we can get.
Yeah, I don't think you're
we can
in
get the
the
top
top.
Anything
8.
more than that, the big dogs.
Yeah.
Kind of.
But then I think if you look at last season's Champions League, it wasn't as. That's why I love the league format. Do you know what I mean? Because everyone gives it their 100. You need to win every basically.
Yeah, I'm an advocate of the new format.
Yeah. So Tottenham, we do have a chance of with our fixtures, we have a chance of finishing at top 8, 100%.
Paul Pogba is included in the Monaco squad for the league phase.
Oh, nice.
I mean, I like the league phase until we finished top, and then we had to play PSG.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying.
How can we finish top of every team and then play PSG?
Because
They
PSG
finished like 15,
15, and they had to do the playoffs, right?
They had to do
Yeah, the playoffs. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
You still crying about that?
A little
It's
bit.
not-
A little bit. I'll be honest, that hurt, man. We should have won that shit last year. But anyway, we didn't, so we must move on.
So, but we'll make it playoffs.
Right,
Playoff
as
8.
you guys know, the transfer window is firmly shut.
Thank God.
We know where we stand and we can go forward, right? So now what we're going to do is a hit and miss with the following transfers. So we'll start off with Arsenal, right? Has anyone got the pen?
Has anyone got the pen?
To rewrite? Because it looks like
We only got one pen.
done a bit of
We need a new laptop. We need more pens.
yeah. I keep having to put coal in this laptop to start it.
Coal
The man
is
on the
crazy.
train, like, throwing coal in. Right, hit or miss? There's your pen, mate.
Thank you. I'm gonna do a list for DR.
A what?
Must buys.
Oh, right, yeah.
Can I have that?
Must buy. There you go.
All right.
I'll just do that after you.
No, you go.
These are predictions, by the way, people.
Predictions,
Don't start
right?
crying.
Don't cry in the comments right now.
I don't want to hear no crying.
Because
in
it
the comments.
is, and I'll be honest, it is too early to be calling
way too early.
certain man after 3 games hits or
Flops.
misses.
Are you aiming at a verse?
No, I was looking at more at someone that begins with Victor. But anyway, hit or miss, a bit of fun. Again, like Matisse said, it's not serious. Don't get too
And this is
involved.
what we think they'll be.
This is what we
Yeah.
think they're going to be. And
Yeah,
listen,
okay.
in May we can look back at these and probably have egg on our face because we probably
Okay,
got
cool.
a few wrong.
Yeah.
The first one I'm going to go with Eberiche Eze, £67.5 million, unanimously round the table.
Hit.
It's a hit.
It's a hit.
It's a hit.
Yeah. I think
Victor,
So a no-brainer.
no-brainer for sure. Victor Gyökeres, I'm going to go hit as well.
miss.
I wish we could do like a half and
Well,
half.
you can if you want.
I'm doing miss
Because
because
I'm not. I'm
Well,
not
if it's a half and half, it's a miss.
because they bought him to be a 20 goal
Yeah.
20 goal a season striker.
I think he gets that though.
Okay, we'll see.
do you know
In the
why?
Prem,
Do you know why I'm half
Prem.
and half?
But
Because
not
it's not.
against the big teams.
There you go. Then he's a miss. He's a miss.
It's,
Do you know what? Actually, unless Arsenal win the title,
Yeah, it's a miss.
this.
That's what they bought him for.
No, that's a
And I
really.
don't think
this is what I'm
Arsenal
saying,
win the
half and
title.
half, right? It's not fair on him to say that if they don't win the title, he's flopped. Because if
Yeah,
he gets
that
his 20
is-
goals,
yeah.
he's done what he
Done
should
right, yeah,
do.
yeah, yeah, that's
And
what I'm
especially
saying.
because his price isn't crazy. Like, he's not
Yeah.
cost like 70, 80 million like a Nunez, etc. But then, I'm also half and half because it's not down to really him, in my opinion. I think it's down to Arteta, whether or not he hits or misses. Whether or not he
Okay,
adapts.
Well,
I
that is a
understand.
very good point.
Yeah,
I don't
That is
think,
a
like,
very good
if you
point.
play
I
to him,
can't-
I think
yeah.
he'll do his job.
So can we do this then?
I'm going to do half and half. 'Cause I can't.
Half and
I'm
half
doing this.
scarf.
I'm sticking with this.
Yeah, I might go a little halfy as well.
I'm
I'm
sticking
definitely
with
No
this.
going
halfy
half.
for me.
A bit of
Definitely
bias,
not a
but
guaranteed hit for me.
Hit, miss, hit, miss, hit. This is just his weekly.
for him to be
Form.
this,
Hit
he
miss,
needs
hit
to win
miss, hit miss,
trophies
hit miss,
and
hit
hit
miss.
20.
Yeah.
'Cause
But
that's what
again,
they
like
bought him
Matisse
for.
said, it's a good point. If
Yeah.
he scores 25
Then he's a
and they
hit.
come third, he's
Yeah.
going.
Yeah,
"Guys,
yeah.
I've done
I
my
can't-
job."
I can't say he's been a
him
miss.
individually, it's a hit. You
Yeah.
bought a 25 goal a season striker, and you can go again.
He
I'll
will
go
get
hit.
20 plus.
Yeah.
I'll do a bit of
convinced of
that.
that.
Martin Zubermendi. No, I think it's a hit. I think so.
Should be a hit.
Half.
Should be a hit.
I'll go hit.
He's a Tottenham fan.
Hello.
Next up, Noni Madueke.
Miss.
I'll go miss.
Big,
Oh, you're just jealous.
No, miss.
big
How
miss.
can he be
You're going to say
jealous?
hit for
How can I be
everyone.
jealous?
Sold him to you.
Yeah, miss.
No, because he wanted to keep him though.
No, I
You
didn't.
said-
No, he
didn't you?
didn't.
I wasn't bothered, bro. When you sent that money over, brother,
He was
pocketed
laughing
that
all the way
so
to the
quickly,
bank.
You don't understand, but I didn't know we'd spend it on Ganacho.
It's already. I thought he was very good against
Laughing
Liverpool.
Straight to the bank with
Yeah.
that.
Miss.
I
Oh.
thought
But
he
that's
was.
not a title winning
Yeah.
performance. Like, you need to put
4 million
some
more. You
G
get
on the
Xavi
end of that.
Simmons.
No, but I
So,
mean,
miss.
Liverpool
Wow.
one of the.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying like that's
Did you
not
hear
gonna
his
be good
point
enough.
just then?
4 million more, you get a Xavi Simmons.
Xavi Simmons still got to prove.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
exactly.
alright, cool. I think he hits the ground running. We'll get to him anyway. Can I
Noni
write hit
Madueke,
twice?
I'm going for miss.
I'm going
Alright.
definitely
Yeah,
for
miss
him.
there. Next up, Liverpool. Alexander Isak.
Hit.
Hit.
Big hit.
Wait,
Big hit.
which
Big hit.
Alexander
one? Yeah,
Isak.
hit.
Heavy hitter.
Heavy hitter. The main fella has come through the door. And do you know what? He's training with Sweden. Did you see they asked Gyökeres
Yeah, I saw that.
about
yeah.
him? They said, "Oh, have you congratulated him?" He said, "Well, he's barely come. Like he's just got here. Like I said, hi, congratulated him on his move." And did you
They
see
were trying to trick questioning him a lot in that interview.
Yeah,
Because
they're
they
trying to
basically
trip
said,
him
"Oh,
up
well,
with
you
it.
had your problems. What would you do?"
Yeah, I did see that.
I thought
But
he
bro,
handled that.
he handled that
very
really
You know
well.
well.
what?
actually.
I feel like the journalists during international break can be a bit more cheeky than they would be in club football because they're like, "Oh, look, there's no press officers telling us what to do. Like, we're gonna push the boat out a little
But
bit."
I thought
and actually
Jokeris
try
did
and
handle
take
the interview.
I
Yeah,
thought he
yeah,
did
yeah.
I
as
mean,
well.
props to the interviewer for asking him those questions because
Yeah.
those are the kind of questions that we want to
wanna
see
hear, right?
asked.
Yeah.
Not some of the sterile stuff you see in press conferences.
yeah,
But anyway, definitely,
So
yeah.
Isak, yeah. Did you see what in the official first interview at Liverpool? They said, "What are your ambitions?" And he went, "I want to win everything," and then just stopped speaking.
Well, he's not the biggest talker, though, is he, Isak?
He can talk, you know.
No, he is.
I've seen him do content.
Really?
Yeah, he does a lot of content, Newcastle content. He talks a lot.
Yeah,
Was it?
Yeah,
He talks, man, he talks.
he talks.
Not to the mainstream.
Not to the mainstream,
person.
right? Nah, yeah,
'cause I've
no,
never,
not to the mainstream.
Yeah.
Can't recall too many.
Florian Wirtz going
Hit,
for a big hit.
I rate him.
I
baller.
think his
think
game
you're
against
right.
Arsenal, we saw
Oh,
a
this
little bit
one's not as
Please.
straightforward
However,
as you
for the
lot think,
fee,
you know.
for the fee is high,
It's high.
so you got to do a lot.
A lot of things. I think it'll be a hit.
Listen,
broke the record for shirt
he's
sales,
clearly
so
off
made
it
that
at the
money
moment.
back.
How long do you think it's going
You
to
said
take
you
him
I
to
don't
get
think
here?
it's
against
off.
Arsenal. He had a good
I think
game,
it's just
man.
transition period.
No, no, he didn't.
No,
Not
he
in the first half.
I
He was
think
shocking in the
transition
first
period.
half. Second half, he was better.
No, he was
First half,
better, but he didn't.
Yeah, better.
He never
Not-
came out
not
of that
brilliant.
game. You're thinking,
No.
oh,
When you start a new job, they give you a month to settle in. Probation. You know what I mean? Yeah, probation period. You get a
2
3 months.
probation periods.
Yeah, 3 to 6
Where was
months.
Caicedo's probation
Yeah,
period?
but Caicedo's a heel of the dog. I think he's good. Who said he's rubbish?
Well,
but
Liverpool fans didn't give him no
he was there
probation
from
period.
time though.
Right,
He's
he
already.
started off badly though, but he's
Okay.
come into it. I'm not. Well, hang on. Chill.
Okay.
Don't get,
Well,
don't get stressed.
listen, what? Bro,
Started off badly.
we're
but he's
watching.
back right now.
We're watching your guy, man.
All right, of course. But I do think Liverpool have got to, because last season, right, our 10 was a high 8 in Szoboszlai. This guy is a 10. Yes, he presses a lot, and we saw that in Leverkusen. But Liverpool now have to almost.
You didn't
get
buy
used
him to
the
press, though, did you?
fact- Of course. Of course.
No,
If
but
you're
you know
the
what I'm saying. You
highest
want
eight
more
or a
from
10,
the deal than
Press
pressing.
to the
Yeah,
front.
but I hadn't finished. Like, he is a monster presser, and we saw that in the second half against Arsenal, nicking the ball off Declan Rice, turning and going back the other way. But I do think you just have to 10, 15 games. I think you're going to go right.
15.
Do you know what it is?
No, I think we're going to
15?
see.
You need to warm up.
15?
I'm not finished,
Man said
man.
15 games.
Bro,
He's played
it's
3
half the
games for
season.
Liverpool. I think by the 10th game, Liverpool are gonna go right now. We know how to include him as a 10 in this team because last year we didn't have a 10.
I
Do
think
you,
had
do you
an
know
8.
what? Do you know what? Liverpool for me.
It'll take time for him to
Liverpool get the best out of technical attackers.
Yeah.
Like that's Liverpool for me. Every time I see a good, solid technical attacker going to Liverpool,
Last one we
they
had was
tend to do
Coutinho.
very well. That's my logic to this. Like I haven't seen a technical player go there in a long time and flop.
True.
It tends to be like the big kind of dumping trucks, indicators. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're the guys that tend to struggle.
Andy
They're-
Carroll's,
the
Benteke's.
the Carrolls, the Nunez's.
Yeah.
They're the guys
Ricky
that struggle.
Lamberts.
Ricky Lambert. Yeah.
Big up Nunes. That's
The
my
techie
guy,
guys
man.
don't really.
Big up
struggle.
Mohamed Salah as well, by the way, defending.
No, but on that
Lucho
note,
and
though,
Darwin.
it's a little bit more difficult for strikers because it's easier to judge them, and strikers get judged in terms of goals. So
Florian will get judged on GNA now. That's
Yeah.
GNA. GA is the new thing now. That's how.
I think if Verts, okay, so this is me, not the wider footballing world potentially. If he's putting in great performances, but he's not necessarily getting
you
GNA,
go.
I will be
Like Szoboszlai.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Szoboszlai is different.
I think he'll be a hit. I think he'll be a
Do you know what I mean?
I get what you mean. Yeah,
He's
but
a-
Szoboszlai's
He's,
different.
he's a
put it
player's
this way,
player, innit?
He's too good a player, and in that
To not.
environment
Yeah,
that
to
you
not-
got,
to
he's
not-
bound
exactly.
to
Bro,
be.
He
But
should-
all the
how
pundits
much
have
of a
said,
hit?
he's a world-class
How
player.
much of a hit is kind of open to debate
Maybe-
because at the moment he looks like he's struggling with the intensity and
pace, the
physicality.
yeah.
I wouldn't
That's
say the
probation
intensity.
period,
It's more the style that we're trying to play.
say that either,
He's used to it being the 10, but all the players around him, especially last season and the season before, even on the
Liverpool
clock,
don't play with
we're not really a 10 kind of team.
Remember,
so
Liverpool
this
not
is a
played
new
with a 10
system
for
that,
years.
that everyone else around him has to get used to.
No, but
he's
isn't
used to
he's
playing it.
on the record as saying that he's found the intensity and the pace difficult. He's on the record as saying that. I'm sure I saw.
Find that interview. Next
Our
up,
production team can find it.
Hugo Ekitike. I mean, already.
He'd already
But
got
when we
two.
say hit with this one, mate, do we need to caveat it? Because now that Isak's come,
I
how
still
much
think-
game time is he going to get?
yeah,
I
I
think
still
people
think
are
he gets
questioning
goals.
the game time.
Of course
I
they're
think-
going to.
No, and I'm saying they're right to.
I still
But
think he
because
gets
of how many options Liverpool have, we will use them all. We will include everyone in our plans this season. In every competition, everyone gets minutes.
I think he would have been a bigger hit without Isak.
goals. Yeah.
Just purely because I see Ikatike as a striker. When I wanted him at Chelsea, I wanted to replace Jackson. I would have had him up front, as a 9, and he's
Yeah.
played as a 9 for Liverpool. Now with Isak, unless you're going to move to a front 2, he's probably going to have to play off the left.
Or
And
come on if Isak goes off.
But yeah,
or
as a bench
change.
so if he's coming off the bench most of the time, because you're starting Isak week in, week out. Let's not play. This is 130 million striker.
yeah.
That brother's playing Champions League, Premier League, Champions League, Premier League. So Iketige's got to play off the left, or he's got to be coming off the bench. And if you're coming off the bench, it kind of changes it because you're not in a rhythm. Now you got to be a super sub. I rate the player, but it kind of changes.
But get on this for a schedule, right? So Burnley next Sunday. 3 days after that, Atletico Madrid at home. 3 days after that, the Merseyside derby. 3 days after that, again, the third round of the League Cup. 4 days after that, Crystal Palace, and then away.
Yeah.
And then 3 days after that, Galatasaray away.
Yeah.
So you can't tell me that in a space of 2 weeks, we've got 7 games. There's definitely time for everyone
Yeah,
to
it
get.
just
gonna
depends how
play.
you use
Everyone's
it.
playing,
Like,
bro.
They're gonna
Everyone's
play.
playing.
The thing is, if you didn't have Verts, I'd just say you play him off Isak. But you have Verts, who plays
Got
off.
options, man.
So yeah,
Hella options.
I'm interested how you work it, but you got quality players.
Hella
gonna
options
play,
there, man. Next up on the list I've got here is Milos Kerkez. I think it's a hit.
Yeah, I think both your fullbacks are hits.
And then Frimpong's the next one.
Yeah, I think both of them are hits.
Yeah.
I think they're both great fullbacks.
Frimpong actually is a half and half for me.
Yeah, he's injured though, isn't it?
Just
He'll be
purely
back,
because
though. Yeah.
I feel like
Next game he'll be
Szoboszlai
back.
has to play in this team, and he's played right back.
Yeah.
Not saying he's always
It's a
going to
good
play
headache
right
to
back,
have, though,
But yeah,
though.
it's
But-
murky because
but-
I feel like Frimpong, he's so attacking with Salah there, who's not meant to be tracking back as much. I feel like the balance might be a bit off.
Right. In answer to Alex's request, I found the interview. He gave the interview to a publication called Kicker. I'm not going to read it verbatim, but he said
I'd like you to.
he said we ain't got time for that. But the bit I was referring to, he said it's not a completely different kind of football, but it's more physically intense and involves a bit more running.
Yeah.
Opponents are on your heels the whole time.
Yeah. But
So
you said
he's
he
alluding
he
to-
struggled with.
No, I said that he didn't say struggling. I said that he gave an interview where that
transition.
was raised.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, but
admitted to
That's
finding it
fact.
difficult.
In Germany, compare that to England. Of course, you're going to have more ankle snapping midfielders trying to get you, right?
Listen, I'm not saying he's not going to, because he's too good not to.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
But it's
that's-
gonna take
that's
him
what
a
I'm
while
going
I'm
to
actually
get
going to
up
go
to
miss
speed.
Frimpong. We need to change this shit up. It's too much hits for Liverpool.
I think Liverpool have hit. I think
It's a
their
hit,
transfer
though.
windows hit.
Yeah, Frimpong's
if I had to
unbelievable.
pick a miss, I'm picking him out of everyone.
Why?
Really?
Just
Frimpong?
purely because, like I
him?
said, I think
man.
Why does it?
because I think the balance
No.
is slightly off.
No.
I think
defensively.
Kirkus is the one that's found it difficult.
Frimpong's
He
a
was
wing
good
back.
against Arsenal, though.
Frimpong's a wing back.
Very good.
So I think the balance might be slightly off. I feel like Szoboszlai is some way somehow they got to fit him into the team. So
How do you think he matched up against Madueke then? Because Arsenal fans think Madueke got the better of him.
Of who?
Liverpool
Kirkus?
fans think that
Yeah,
Kirkus got the
Kirkers
better.
didn't really get troubled.
He
I
didn't
think.
try. Yeah, Kirkers was comfortable, man.
He was a good little
was
battle,
his best
right?
time.
Yeah.
It was a good battle, but it was his best game for Liverpool.
Yeah, he was
so
comfortable.
far. Chelsea next. João Pedro.
Big
Big
hit.
60 million.
Big hit, FPL
It's a
players,
hit, bro.
everything,
It's a
bro.
hit.
Captain last
FPL
week.
captain.
Yeah, come on, come on.
Crazy performance.
Come on.
The Club World Cup, I think, instantly just went, oh yeah,
Yeah,
he's a
yeah.
really good striker and he will score a lot
He's
of goals.
been good, man.
Jamie Gittins. I mean, I can't lie, I've never seen this guy play.
55 million.
Yeah,
for
48.5.
I don't know, man. I'm saying miss.
I'm gonna say miss.
I've not
That
seen
price
this
is
guy.
high.
bro.
It might be harsh, but
I'm
I've never
gonna
seen
go
him
half
play.
and half.
B-Tech Sterling,
but
man.
I'm clinging on. I'm gonna go half and half just purely because I do believe in some of his attributes, like his
B-Tech.
dribbling.
Yeah, he just got pace.
I'm hoping.
That's
I
what
mean,
I've seen, bro.
There's
That's what
guys
I've
on
seen.
this list that I've never heard.
That's fine.
Who,
read
who
them
is
out.
Dario
Be
Esuvo?
professional.
No, but
I'll
you should
ask
have-
me and I'll tell you.
should have highlighted
Who's
that, bro.
Kendry
Ask
Piers?
me, brother.
Who's
ask,
Mike
I thought you were meant
Penders?
to be a
Piers
football
is
presenter.
cool.
Man don't even know Kendry
Kendry
Piers.
Piers.
He
Who's
plays for his
Penders?
country.
Yeah.
Kendry Piers plays for his
Brazilian,
country. He's
innit?
17 years old. He
Yeah.
plays for
Who's Penders?
Penders is from Belgium. He's a goalkeeper at Strasbourg. Don't read out
Genk.
all these guys because some of these guys. Give me the laptop.
Hato,
No,
you should
no.
have highlighted
Some of
Next
these
Hato.
guys
up,
are like-
Alejandro Garnacho. No, we're only
Hato,
doing
okay,
the
Okay,
highlight.
just stick to the guys at Chelsea.
Okay,
Man. Don't worry about
Alejandro
all these loadies.
Garnacho. I'm gonna go miss.
I'm gonna
And
go
no
miss.
Liam, what's it, Garnacho? He didn't even
Garnacho.
he just got there.
Shirt number
Yeah, but we're
49.
predicting. Yeah, I actually like that choice.
Can you
'cause
read that?
It's a
Goes
humble
back to
choice.
first number.
It's a No, Laurie, you can't do that. Take that off now. That's outrageous.
No, actually, no. I
That's
actually do
outrageous.
think. No, in all seriousness, I do think
I don't
Garnacho
think
will
he
do
plays
well.
enough, does he?
He should play.
Yeah, he'll
out
get
now.
games.
He should
players
play
have you
enough.
got?
Yeah.
You know what? I actually
Did you just say how many
rate
players
this
we
guy,
got?
man.
Yeah.
Bro, we got the same amount of players as you, man. Allow it.
You know what I think about
Crazy.
Garnacho? I think it's you get those players that it's a maturity thing with him.
Yeah.
I think as he gets older, more mature, and you know,
think I've
there's a
had-
clear
yeah.
immaturity about his personality in his football. Once he
That's like
starts
Spence,
to
Yeah.
get more games, and wises up a bit more, you'll see the talent is there. Man.
I think he definitely has the talent, and I think he definitely causes trouble.
And I think Maresca will be good for him because
Still
Maresca
21.
strikes me as a kind of no-nonsense manager who will call you out. I mean, he did it to Madueke, didn't he?
Yeah. Hopefully he does well.
There'll be no hiding place there.
But I also am recognising of the fact that Chelsea, sometimes they buy players that get spun and flipped within an 18-month period, and this could easily be one of those players. Because he costs 40 mil. Boy,
Do you think Chelsea are building a team to win the Premier League, or are they building a team that they can sell on?
I think they're doing a mix of both. I think some of their purchases are clearly for profit, and I always call it when I see it.
And you don't like that as a fan, right?
Well, for me, obviously, it's not my priority because my main priority is I want to build a team to win. So I'm not thinking about.
But shouldn't your owners have the same priority as the
Yes,
fans?
but of course, there's the side of you do need to make some money because Chelsea
are very good
commercially
at
and there are reasons for why Chelsea go with the lower wages. Like Liverpool, I think that wage cap was a good model that they followed. You don't get people on 300k a week taking the mick, not having motivation to play.
Tottenham been doing
42k capacity stadium in comparison to 60, 70, 80. You're not going to make as much money. So I understand we can't operate the same way as Roman because he obviously just had us. He just took the debt, and not everyone's going to do that. Like that's a dream scenario. You're not going to get that. However, yes, I would like us to balance it, and hopefully we're going to do that. But I think the way we ended the window was a little bit too much in the other way.
Yeah.
And I'm not. I wasn't a fan of the last few.
You got the
moves.
Leicester player, innit?
Yeah, I mean that's there's no risk there, but obviously it's underwhelming because
He said, I can't wait to play in the Champions League.
can't wait to play Champions League.
Not
Not in the squad. And listen, this is why when people get excited over the comps, I said politically he's going to be at the bottom of the pecking order because if you
Know your
said
place,
he's
man.
a backup to Palmer, if you send Santos to Forest and he don't play, but he's in the Brazil squad now, and you send who did we send? Gilmour to Norwich and all these guys, right? Gyu to Sunderland.
Yeah.
When we're getting a guy on loan from Brighton, why on earth would we prioritise him and play him and put him in squads? Of course he's bottom of the pecking order. There's no
even think
obligation
you
to
needed
buy. There's no option to buy. So
That was a strange sign.
That was strange sign.
brother, that's Chelsea and Brighton's relationship.
They're gonna
Right?
sell him next season.
Manchester
He's
United.
not our player. He's on loan.
Yeah.
Benjamin Šeško.
Miss.
I do think he gets
Wait,
maybe
you didn't do Hato.
12, 13 goals.
Yeah,
You always
did
do
the
this for
Hato.
Chelsea. You always
Did the
half-ass
highlight.
it.
Bro, look, it's not
No,
highlighted.
Matisse, not a lot of people know about Hato, you know.
bro.
Not a lot of people know about
There's too
Hato, but
many.
Hato
is a hit.
All right, Hato is a hit.
Put Hato on this
I
down
wanted
list
to go
now.
Spurs, 35 million, Hato. Ajax captain.
I'm not.
Did you do the
totally
lap?
convinced.
No, he didn't do the lap either. They bumped
This
you.
guy. If I was
Look.
switched,
He's blame Hass.
Hass!
He's now just
What
literally
kind of
as we're
Chelsea
speaking. He's
segment is
highlighted.
this? Where's the lap?
I think he's a hit as well.
Big up Google Docs.
30 mil.
You know what I mean? Live documents and that. It was highlighted, man.
No.
I believe they're both hits. Hato and Delap.
Yeah, agenda
I do.
against Chelsea.
No, listen. There's no agenda. I believe they're there. Manchester United, Šeško.
Miss, man.
But
He
are we
just not hitting.
being? Are we writing him off?
No, he's not even starting. He's not even
gone
starting.
back.
Why are you
Shit.
doing this again?
Yeah, he's not even starting. Prove me
Listen,
wrong, Sesko.
I've got my reasons for this.
Prove me
No,
wrong.
hear me out. hear me
Sesko
out.
needs Xavi to ban.
I said from time when he was linked with us, I didn't want the guy. I'd studied his record. People
Because he was very close to it. It was him or Gyökeres. at
exactly.
Arsenal.
And people was going on about he's 6'5", he's quick. I looked at his goal scoring record. I said I'm not convinced.
For the money.
Yeah, I just didn't think it was going to work out, and I was glad when we got Gyökeres. And people have even had stuff to say about him, but I've seen Sesko, and plus he's at United. That environment, I'm not sure that's going to get the best out of him. I mean, obviously it's not a SHING, but it's definitely a miss. For me, he struggles to score more than 8 Premier League goals a season.
The manager's got to change, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and with that environment, I just don't see it working. So definitely a miss.
I'm going to keep it at half because in the short
Why?
term it could be a miss, but the manager should get sacked. There should be a new system in
Can
place.
you see him getting 20 for United?
No, not 20 now, but
So
I
if
say,
it's not-
is this just based off this season?
Yeah, if it's not 20, it's a miss. Cause they buy. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If you're saying you need a big
Exactly.
boy
If you're
striker,
gonna- if you're gonna-
Okay, this is not their whole. This is just this season.
Yeah.
Okay. He's not going to live up to the price.
I'm
He
going.
might get become
Brian and Buemo. I'm going hit.
hits.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
definitely.
guy-
I
that
think.
guy
Do you know what?
baller.
I think he's the best player for Man United.
Yeah.
So far, yeah.
I think across the season he'll turn out to be the best player. Mateus Cunha's on the list
Hit.
as well. I think hit as well.
Yeah, I
that
believe
guy has
that.
problems.
He needs to.
Yeah. Just
Start
got
playing.
injury though.
And he's
Didn't
been unlucky. He's hit the post a couple times as well.
he? Yeah.
I rate him as a player, man. Very
Sen
nice.
I
Lamens.
don't even know who he is, so I'm
Who?
gonna put miss.
Exactly.
Who that?
Oh, the
Royal
goalkeeper.
Antwerp.
I don't know.
Oh,
who he is.
the Belgian
He's gonna
keeper.
do down
Yeah.
the middle. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know who he is.
Let's give him some respect because we
I'm
don't
just
know
saying
who he
on
is.
the vote
So.
for you. I don't know who he is.
I mean, what is a success for the Man United goalkeeper?
Start.
Just being
yeah,
better
start
than
and
what
being
they
better
got.
than-
The
Yeah.
bars
Don't be a bozo.
very
Clean
low.
Literally,
sheets.
don't be a bozo.
Yeah.
That's it.
Don't throw the ball into your net twice, 3 times.
Put it this
a
way,
month.
it's unlikely that he's going to be any worse than
I know,
Onana.
I mean,
Bayern.
it'd be some
Bayern.
achievement if he was.
Yeah.
And the other guy as well.
So does that make him a hit then?
Diego
No,
Leon.
man.
So does that qualify him as a hit? I guess it does.
I just want to
No,
vote.
he hasn't played yet.
Because the bar's so low.
Yeah.
I don't know who he is. He
No,
could be worse.
he hasn't. I haven't seen what this guy's about. Tottenham Hotspur. The 2 highlighted ones here I've got is Mohamed Kudus.
Oh,
I
definitely.
think-
Hit times 2, bro.
Big.
Hit times 2. Yeah, that's what he's got. Love to see it.
Hit times 2.
Xavi Simons.
Alright, listen.
51.8 mil. I'll go with
50-50.
hit.
Very talented.
Let's Zav it.
50-50.
You know what I mean? Zav it.
Let's see.
Let's Zav it. He's going to be
Zav it.
cold. Let's Zav
That's
it.
quite good. That's quite.
Yeah?
Say it again.
Let's Zav it. You know what I mean?
Let's sub
Times
it, you know?
2.
Let's sub it.
He's
That's
going to
it.
be cold. If Tottenham don't put him on the left, put him in a 10 and build a team around him
Are they going to do that though?
for years.
Because I can see Saar playing the 10.
No,
and he just-
Xavi's going to be Thomas Frank's Damsgaard.
Okay.
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 Yeah. And Damsgaard
Um,
is balling out.
Next up, I've got for you Tijani Reinders.
Hit.
Hit, man.
Yeah, I'll go
That's
hit.
one of their
Yeah, I'll go hit.
only.
Hit.
I'll go hit.
Hit.
Ryan Shirky.
Hit.
I'll go. I'll
For the
keep
price
up
as well.
For hit.
Hit.
33.7
Yeah,
mil.
hit.
Gianluigi Donnarumma.
I think they're buying what they. I don't think he's going to be successful there because he's a totally different goalkeeper to what Pep wants. And
I'll
don't know.
go 50-50.
What was wrong with Edison?
yeah, I don't know.
Why?
If
why
no,
get rid
if
of him?
he keeps up his form in the Champions League, he'll be a hit.
But in the league,
I think what
in
the
league,
problem with
he's a
Edison
problem.
was
He's-
he was linked to with moves away, wasn't he? And
Yeah.
I think what
Pep's
it is with
one,
Pep,
yeah.
he's got this long-standing mentality that if you're not fully committed to the project, then you can go.
What happened to that Ortega? Where's he at now? Stefan
he came
Ortega.
with
sold.
Alvarez, isn't it? They bought him same
He's,
time with Alvarez.
he's playing. He's still at Man City, so he's the 3rd choice keeper
Oh,
for
he
Man
was meant
City
to- he
now
was meant to
after
leave.
James Trafford.
He was meant to leave. They must have forgot about him.
So
Yeah, they
crazy.
must have just literally forgot they existed.
Donnarumma's a quality keeper.
I think he's a good keeper, but he's been in the league. He's been making a lot of mistakes.
Do you know what Ortega's going to do? He's going to take over the Scott Carson role.
That's crazy. He's too good for that.
He's 32.
Way, yeah,
Still
but he's
got-
way too good.
I know,
He
but
could
the
start
money
for
good.
City.
The money's long, man.
I don't even
money's
know if he's
long.
on that much.
Oh, he's on a fair chunk. Let's have it right. Next up, Ryan Aït-Nouri. I think a hit.
Hit, man. Good
Actually,
fullback.
I wanted
Price
him
as
when he
well.
was at Wolves.
Price and a good
James
fullback.
Trafford.
Miss, man. We duppied you, bro.
The Nori
Dumpy.
one's 50-50 as well because he can't defend that well.
Yeah.
But
No, he's
Trafford's
right for Wolves.
he's a wing back for me, not in a
Yeah,
back four.
that's true.
Next to Aston Villa.
Trafford's. Yeah.
Jaden
I'm
Sancho on
keeping this
loan.
miss up, man.
That's a
We
miss.
doing all just the highlighted ones.
Oh,
Miss.
I don't believe in this guy, man. I think
I've
he's,
given up.
You must have, yeah.
Actually, no. Emery does
Nah, man.
well with attackers.
Oh,
though.
Asensio on it. No, he don't know.
No,
Yeah.
they-
I think he's
didn't get him.
is it fair to say he's in the last chance saloon?
Yeah.
Even at a relatively
Even at
young age.
25,
Emery
yeah.
does well with attackers.
Man,
Also-
Sancho's flying to LA all the time to see Charlie.
Did you? Was that article real that Todd Bowley
No,
spoke about?
of course not.
It wasn't real.
No.
He said he missed training.
Yeah,
missed the
I must-
game,
yeah.
was up
Yeah,
all night chatting to his girlfriend, go to LA for
Yeah,
the
to go
weekend.
see Charlie.
Shardy.
Charlie.
He's got a tattoo
Was
on that.
there
Yeah.
elements of it that
No,
were true? Though?
no.
So he was on
Don't-
training on
don't
time.
He's
try and
dating. He is dating
It's
a rapper.
fake.
He's dating shit. He's
It
dating.
came
dating
out
her.
5 minutes after it got put out. It is fake.
But he's
That is
dating her
it.
though.
No, but
Oh,
what I'm
the
saying,
girl.
are
Yeah,
there
the show.
elements of it that
No.
might ring true?
No, there's no.
Are you?
So he
okay.
wasn't late ever for
fabricated.
training, or
No.
Is
That
there a
never
question
came-
mark around
Laurie,
in his
look at Laurie
commitment?
thinking.
Hang on, I'm going somewhere.
Laurie,
with
are
this.
you?
what he does,
Can
bro.
you
This is
hear
what
me?
he does. No.
Can I,
No,
let me,
can you hear
am I
me?
speaking English? The whole
you
thing.
can't see me.
The whole thing was fabricated.
All right,
Todd
let me
Bowley
ask you a
never
supplementary
commented
question.
about him. I
Let
wouldn't
me-
know if he was late to train. I don't go to Cobham.
Let-
But it never came
I'm
out.
asking
The
you a
manager never
question.
said it.
You follow Chelsea.
Yes,
week in,
that's
week
what I'm
out.
telling you.
You're more
lie.
qualified to tell us. Is Jadon Sancho fully committed to his football career? Does he
How am I
conduct-
meant to know that?
No, well,
From what you've seen, though.
from what you've
From
seen,
what I've seen-
does he strike you as a consummate pro?
He was a pro. He didn't have no issues at Chelsea. Not one. Never came out that he was late for training. Never came out that he was disciplined, or never came out with no fines.
Kinda nice.
So that's all I can comment on. I can't tell you if
Do
he,
you guys-
I can't tell you if he eats.
does
if he
Jadon
eats eggs for
Sancho
breakfast.
strike you as a
No,
consummate
but no.
professional?
Because
No,
Laurie,
no,
Laurie, what you're
no,
doing,
no, not
Laurie, what you're doing is you're doing hypotheticals or you're doing
Yeah, I am.
conspiracy theories. You can't do that. if it doesn't, hold on. If it doesn't come out,
I'm
that
not doing
player-
a conspiracy
You
theory.
are.
I'm
If
doing hypotheticals.
No, just because the player's in bad form, if it doesn't come out at Chelsea that he's had any issues, then he's had no issues.
Wasn't he
That's
eating his
it.
lunch in the car park at United?
Did that happen at Chelsea?
No, I'm. Bro, don't shoot me.
Are you asking me about Chelsea? Or
It's
you
an
asking me
assumption.
about
Why
Manchester
is it
United?
I'm asking
It's
you.
an
You're asking me about
wasn't the
Chelsea.
question.
It's a hypothesis.
He said, "Is he a consummate pro?"
I'm asking
not
you, as a
speaking
man
about
that
any
knows
club.
his
At any
football,
club.
as a man that knows his football. Hang on,
You
let
lot
me.
are struggling for topics today, Fez.
Why are you being? Why are you
You lot are
being?
struggling for topics today.
Why are you
asked me
being
about
evasive?
You
Why
asked
are
me
you
about
being
Chelsea.
evasive? Why are you being evasive?
because I have to defend the player.
I
now.
asked
have
you
to
a
defend the
question.
player.
Does Jadon Sancho strike you as a consummate professional?
Jadon Sancho over the last 12 months at my football club, I'm not speaking about Manchester United, Flex is not here. At my football club has been a professional. It did not work out.
think Flex
He
would
was sent
disagree.
back. We're not talking about Man United, we're talking about Chelsea.
No, we are.
Last 12 months, he did what he needed to do in terms of being available, being present. He didn't play brilliantly. He didn't smash it. He's gone to Villa.
I think
That's
you'd
it.
make a brilliant politician.
Yeah,
It's not politics.
I think you would make a brilliant politician.
I just don't be just creating shit out
Hey,
of nothing.
if anyone's going to be a politician, it's him.
It's him, bro.
The way,
Like,
you, the way you
what's
go
the
around
point?
it, it's mad. And your brother. Next up on the list, Harvey Elliott on loan. I think that's a hit.
Yeah, that's a
also
hit. And
number
good midfielder.
9.
Yeah,
at
number
Aston
9.
Villa.
Yeah, it's a joke thing.
He's got the 9.
How did Watkins feel?
I'm not sure about that. You know. he's always been 11 though,
Yeah.
Watkins. Listen,
Man.
what a footballer, man. In another world, he starts for Liverpool every week, but
I feel like you're doing too much.
he's who me?
Yeah.
He's good. He's not,
Bro,
Yeah, I think
he's
you're doing
alright.
a bit
He's
too
alright, man.
If he was that
He's
good,
depth.
I said
would
in
be.
a,
He's a depth
no,
player.
because now you're doing the whole
Which
Laurie
world?
thing.
He's
The
a
world
depth
where you're
player.
as good as
In
as
another
you are.
world.
But is that world where you're
Yeah.
where you're Stuart
Yeah.
Downings?
Everton
No,
world.
no, have some respect.
Or Burnley
Have
world.
some
He
respect.
stops.
Jay
No,
Spears.
because when Klopp left, he said, "I've got one regret at Liverpool. It's that I didn't play Harvey Elliott."
Bare coulda,
enough."
woulda, shoulda, man.
That's what I'm saying. In another world. I'm not saying we're in this world.
Yo, it's not you, it's me.
Yeah, it's me. Yeah. I should have played.
But
him,
we
man. I
all,
shoulda.
we all
But you
saying hit
didn't.
though, right? We all saying hit.
Yeah, I like him.
I'm saying it. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
saying.
I think Villa will do well with him. Him and Morgan Rogers.
I'm
and
going
yeah.
50-50.
Do you think he'll get regular football?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Exactly, I don't
think
know.
he will.
I
Well,
just-
that would be the-
Yuri Rogers. Who else in the
John
midfield?
McGinn.
John McGinn.
Yeah. Or he can play on the right as well. Everton, Kieran Dewsbury Hall. I
Yeah,
think
hit. Already.
hit. He scored
Already.
a banger the
Yeah,
other
he's
day.
already
What
doing
a
the
strike,
bits.
bro. Jack Grealish,
Hit.
I
Already
think we're
doing
already
bits.
seeing that.
They got
And I
three,
think we all
yeah.
knew that he'd be a hit at Everton.
Well, I'm not
On-
so sure
on and
because
off the
there were
pitch.
a few people questioned whether it would work with Moyes because Moyes is traditionally a very pragmatic manager.
Yeah.
A lot
Yeah.
of people thought that he might not allow Grealish to express himself, but so far
He's done his
he's
thing.
been given license to express himself and he's doing it well.
And that's all he wants.
Yeah.
Just go and do your thing.
All the three players behind the
Having
striker.
he also needs to take some personal responsibility.
I know,
'cause
he needs to
think,
clean up a bit and get in
again,
that World Cup squad.
we've heard about. I talked about the consummate pro. I think if you know, you know
Yeah,
it.
he's had
But
his
there's been
nights
a lot
out,
of
he's had
Bro,
his-
rumours
there's been hella
surrounding-
headlines
Yeah.
in the last
Yeah.
10 years about
So
this
he
guy
needs to
since
knuckle
he's been
down.
around.
In fact, he's given interviews where he's alluded to that.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
needs to focus.
But I think when you go somewhere like Everton, I think it's kind of like realization that let me be serious about my career. Like, I'm older now.
and he wants to be on that plane.
Yeah,
He wants to be on that plane, so there's
World
no
Cup,
time
yeah.
to be out drinking and all this stuff. You got
Not that I'm saying that he is.
no, but I like you say, there's no secret. This is all out.
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
In the last 10 years since he played for Villa, there's been loads of stories. Even when he won the treble with City, I mean, he was go and have a drink. For God's sake, go and enjoy
was his
yourself.
thing.
But on the
Sometimes
stage, he's
people-
got like two. Like I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyway, big him up, man. He's doing well at Everton. Newcastle, Nick Waldemada.
Come on, man. Man been watching
I don't
it
know
from,
enough
man been
about
watching
him,
from the
so-
Euros and that.
Tell me
I'm
that.
like
Under
that.
21.
Tell me.
Good man. Good. He's like
I'll go like this.
I don't know him.
I just
tall
haven't
like
seen
he's tall
enough.
He's like a. To be fair,
Peter Crouch.
like
German
tall like Crouch,
Crouchy.
but he's got feet like Hugo. Yeah, he's got
Right.
feet like Hugo. Yeah, I can't even. I
Crouch's
call him.
footballing
Yeah,
ability
Eki.
was actually
Yeah,
quite good,
Eki.
isn't it?
Yeah, I
You
think.
would know that.
What?
Yeah, like don't.
Peter Crouch's footballing
Oh,
ability.
bro.
was
Yeah,
underrated.
yeah. Come on, man. Crouchy and Defoe come on all the time.
That partnership
Yeah,
right
yeah,
there.
crazy,
Whoa, they're already.
crazy.
Did you see the Photoshop? They've got Waldemada and Wissa in a Portsmouth kit with Crouch and
Yeah,
Defoe.
Crouch and Defoe. Yeah, but I
Big
think
man, little
I
man.
think Walter Marder is a good player. He will surprise a lot of
I
people.
must admit, the highlight reels.
Yeah, his
does
feet.
look
You
good.
know what?
finishing.
He doesn't look fast, but then his
Yeah.
feet are
His
rapid.
feet are like
Yeah.
it's ridiculous. I don't know.
And
what
again,
type
I've
of-
seen under 21 Euro
specimen that
highlights. This isn't,
Yeah.
Premier League standard, but at Stuttgart he did well.
a lot of these.
Is he good in the air?
You must.
Yeah, it must be.
the
Yeah,
shooter.
yeah,
Well, you say that,
yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
it doesn't
But a lot
always
of
follow.
these young strikers are coming in that mold, isn't it? Like Isaac,
Ballers.
Hugo,
yeah.
Walter Maida, like.
Yeah. I like the
Yeah.
look of him, and I think thank God he did go to Newcastle because it allowed us to get the big dog, Alex.
Yeah.
Johan Wissa, I think he's already a hit in the Prem, so he has to carry on. being
19
hit.
non-pen goals last
Did
season.
you hear the story? I don't know if it's true or not. That apparently he forgot to sign something in the Newcastle move, and at 6:59,
He had to rush it.
his agent ran through the training ground. Was like, "Bro, you've got to sign this. We forgot to do this little bit."
Yeah.
And it almost would have fell through.
Oh man.
Which is ironic, given that he's spoken a lot about
Yeah, exactly.
things in contracts and not being upheld.
And Newcastle done him dirty with that silhouette image, man. You see, they posted his side profile, the silhouette,
Why
and Twitter had fun with it.
really?
They were calling him Freddie Gibbs. I don't know if
The
you know who
rapper?
that is. Yeah, the rapper. Yeah, side
Yeah.
profile. And that. They were
What?
having
Yeah.
fun with it.
Right, well, you're having fun.
Yeah,
You're
of
laughing
course,
as well.
of course. I was in there.
Do I suspect that there's quite a bit of pressure on Wissa, given
Oh,
the
yeah, of
shenanigans that took place at
course.
Brentford?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
You
of
can't go
course.
in there
Yeah,
and
you
flop
can't
now.
go in there and flop. You're a tarky.
All that.
Is there an argument to say that Newcastle have had a better window than Man United? Walter Maida,
that's a good
Wissa,
question.
Elanga, Ramsey,
No.
Toit. How do you
I think
pronounce
that's
this
a
guy?
very good point.
True,
Toit?
yeah.
Why
Ramsdale.
not?
Man United ain't
Cordero.
solved their problems. So I
What
think-
we've just clocked is Newcastle are capped with what they can get.
Yeah, but I think
That's not
Man
good
United,
though.
Man United still need a midfielder. They still need defenders.
Yeah,
They still,
yeah.
so
They
I
do.
think-
I think
But
what
they-
Alex says is
But
probably
they've brought in two
I said,
quality
is there an
players that
argument
would go
to say?
into
anyone's team.
anyone's
I
team.
understand that.
Whereas Newcastle with Elanga, I'm sorry, that's you've capped the right wing now at a certain level
Yeah.
for me.
But I don't think Newcastle. I don't think
You have. Like, let's be
Really?
honest. No, none of the
You're dissing
teams.
Elanga, yeah?
No, it's not. It's just there's levels. People know that if you're going for aspirations of trying to challenge for titles or be in Champions League consistently, you're trying to get better players than
Yeah.
Elanga at right wing,
Yeah,
and that for
He
me,
set the pace of
Newcastle's
the
window.
window.
It's not their own fault because they got rejected a lot, but they've just their window shows that they're
He
capped.
had a good season last season.
Yeah, he did.
with
He did.
Forest.
A couple of
In
assists.
Nottingham Forest in a
Forest,
certain system, certain way of playing.
Swedish international.
And he triggered he started off the
So
transfer.
you
Other
don't rate
Swedish-
Elanga?
There's a lot of other Swedish internationals.
Kulusevski.
Maybe you should name the whole 11 right now.
Kulusevski.
Kim Kallstrom and that. You know what I'm saying?
Kulusevski's on that rap, boy. Yeah, starting over Kulu.
I think you're being harsh.
But listen,
there,
for a
man.
club that
Yeah.
look, I'm doing it like this, yeah. Newcastle
He's
got
injured, but he's with the
Newcastle
team
got
now.
Champions League football and won a trophy. That's their window.
Elanga don't start for
Manchester
Sweden.
United finished 15th and that's their and lost the European Cup final to Tottenham and that's their window. Give me the context. Who's had the better window? Because that's Newcastle's best window, best possible window.
Yeah.
With what they have, nah, not for me, mate. And they got all the money as well. Nah.
Well, that's it. That's all of the hits and misses today. I hope you've enjoyed
You said that
segment.
with chess, so
Yeah,
you know.
because the context is Man United just had the worst possible season in their history that I've seen since I was alive, and Newcastle had one of their best. And look at the windows. It's not good.
I think Liverpool. Whilst we're on windows, you might as well get it out of the way now. Liverpool had the best window, followed
Yeah, I
by
think
Arsenal.
Liverpool.
What would you give your window? 10? 11?
10 out of 10. It has
Yeah,
to be
10. What would you give your window?
9.
It would have been 11 if we got Gahey.
What would you give your window?
Max points.
Matisse.
Somewhere between 6.5. Yeah,
decimal
6.5 and
places.
7.
Okay.
Decimals, yeah.
But
Yeah.
I'm at a 6.5 right now.
I think both Arsenal and Liverpool, there's no excuses.
I think Spurs at 8.
Yeah.
There's no excuses.
This is my best window I've ever seen.
So with that window, Alex, supplementary for you, what are you expecting to win this season?
Absolute minimum for me is to retain the Prem.
Absolute
You laugh,
minimum.
But that's the mentality now.
I thought you would have gone more Champions League.
Yeah, I mean, listen,
that,
we'd
though.
love to make.
been
We'd
there.
love to get number 7. Don't get me wrong. We should have already got number 7, in my opinion. But in terms of like the transfer window that we've had is to set us up to dominate the Prem. I would say for the next 2 to 3 to 4 years. So that's the absolute minimum requirement. Win the Prem. Any trophies that come off the back of that, amazing. We scoop them up. But
So
yeah,
you're
win
telling
the
me
Prem.
if you don't win the Prem, you'll be disappointed, no matter what
hugely,
else you
yeah,
do.
100%.
Hugely, yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
but I'm comfortable because we're the current champs. Campiones. Because we're the current champs. The
should
minimum
never have said this.
expectation.
No.
You set yourself up, man.
I did.
Set yourself up.
I've
Now, wait,
crossed it for
everyone
a
here-
tapping.
wait, so you're the
he's a
only one.
tapping.
You've
so
whipped it in, and I've just
I have,
headed it in
yeah.
at the back stick.
So
Which is
Europa
interesting.
League, League, Club World Cup, and
what?
Conference. Europa League.
Oh,
No,
right.
that's what we won.
Oh, cool.
You won the league.
Yeah.
What did you win again?
Club World Cup.
Oh, what did you win? You beat Real Madrid. Oh yeah.
It's pending.
2 free kicks.
2 free.
They won that. Liverpool didn't sign Gahey.
Yeah,
Hold that, Alex
Hold
trophy.
that. Hold that.
But if you're
Imagine
asking
trying
me
to
what,
cook me. You see Robbie the other day
but in
saying,
terms
"Hold
of
that."
this season, though,
Trying to cook me on the day we signed Isak, your dream signing.
mad.
Nah.
in terms of this season, though,
Don't do
I
that.
do think that I would have said league, but Isak could be the game changer for that.
So then that's left you with Champions League, FA Cup, and
Yeah,
Carabao.
I would say as long as we
You've got to win the Champions League.
Champions League.
No,
Champions
We've
League.
seen their European heritage.
Exactly.
So that leaves you with Carabao and FA Cup then.
Next. Carabao Cup heritage.
Yeah.
Psh, Next.
And
You
then
haven't won. You know you haven't
So,
won
yeah.
the
Win
the
Carabao
FA
Cup
Cup,
since
man.
'93.
Put the FA Cup in the bag.
I know.
That's wild.
It's woeful.
Put the chips in the bag.
Put the
yeah.
FA Cup in the bag.
So
No, but I saw Carabao Cup was longer than that though. Did they win it in '93?
'93 was.
it,
the
wasn't,
last
it wasn't even called the Carabao Cup.
Carling
Yeah.
Cup, Carling Cup or
It's
something.
not the
Worthington Cup.
The Worthington
League
Cup.
Cup.
Yeah,
The
Worthington
Worthington
Cup.
Cup.
Milk
I
Cup.
swear it's
then-
longer
then
than
Worthington
I
Cup.
swear they never won that. Then.
Arsenal
It's the
won
League Cup.
League Cup. I think it's '93, bro.
Yeah, it is. It is 93.
Crazy.
So I guess what I'm saying is, if we win a trophy
What's
this season,
I told you, 1987.
no, it's not.
It's 31 years. I saw it. It's not 93. No way you not won that in 93.
Wow.
It was your longest cup that you've not won.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Was it the first cup?
Yeah, I think the first.
No, I don't.
Wait,
no, that
wait,
can't be
wait,
right.
wait,
Yeah, you've not won it for a long time.
Honours.
93.
St
Where is
Johnstone's.
it?
Not even
EFL
there.
Cup. No, '93.
Yeah,
they won it
see?
in '93.
I
told you,
I
it
told
wasn't
you.
for
I told
that
you.
87.
It was against Sheffield Wednesday.
Okay, cool. 93. You have.
It was 93. But anyway, that's way too long. And we will win a trophy of some sort this season. Indeed. Myself
Well, you've
and
got a
Matisse.
bet. If you
Yeah.
don't, you owe him
The streets were
250
coloured
quid.
in black
So
and white.
but then
back
my
then.
thing is, if you just said league is Liverpool, Champions League is a bit. So then that.
What are you left
Yeah,
with?
left with it, FA Cup. And
No,
just-
but here the thing. We will win a trophy this season, but don't write us out from winning the league either, because just because you brought in all
yeah,
those
I don't.
players
I'm not writing you.
doesn't automatically mean
Well, I
you're
saw
gonna
what
win.
you come with, and I was like, that's not a team that wins the league. What I saw of you guys on Sunday, take it out.
But after match day 3 of the Premier
Take
League.
my Liverpool hat off, and I'm standing in the middle of
That's
the Kop,
impossible
but
for you to do.
I
for
think
a
from
start.
what I've seen, I don't think that team wins the Premier League over Liverpool. And I agree with you. You can't just say, oh, they got Isak, they're going to win it. But we have won it already. That's the key
Yeah, of
difference
course.
between Liverpool and Arsenal. We know how to get it over the line at a canter, by the way.
But then,
Against you.
last season you didn't sign anyone and you won it. So
Exactly.
just because you signed everyone this season,
Did you win a
doesn't mean
pre-season
to-
trophy this year?
Yeah, they did, yeah.
What did they win? Emirates?
I don't know.
Surely. Question for the panel. How do you feel about your Champions League fixtures? I think we've got the hardest ones.
I feel I'm calm, man.
Galatasaray away, Marseille away, Frankfurt away.
Yeah, I'm calm,
welcome
man.
to hell.
We've qualified out group
Literally.
with Barca, Inter, and was it Dortmund?
Yeah.
Yeah, we qualified. The year we got to the final.
With our group, I can't complain. There's
I
some
don't
difficult
complain about
fixtures in
groups,
there, but
man.
there's also
It's
some
what it
very
is.
winnable fixtures in there, and I'm confident that we'll get through to the next stages.
Have seen enough to say that Gyökeres is SHIT, says Ashraya. SK said João Pedro is good to now, but he's not a striker. Well, what is he then?
Where is it then?
Go on, he's a number 9. Big up to Ursulan and Sai, who just send in super chats. Ursulan says, that half-arsed Chelsea list by this Haas guy shows me where the anti-Chelsea agenda comes from.
Haas got-
Why not rate Esteval and Andre Santos? Hey, listen, Haas.
Haas, man.
Let
you're
us shoot
getting,
some shots
Yeah,
at Haas,
man.
actually.
Haas is getting.
Transfer
It's
market.
about time. It's about time you get called out.
It's a
Stop
Haas,
it.
you're in the firing line, bro.
Simple.
It's about time you
And
got
do you know what
called out.
Haas does? He loves doing it, right? He'll make a blunder and then he blames everyone
Yeah,
else.
it's his fault.
But when
Haas-
it's us,
He messed up.
you know what? When the mics aren't working, blah blah blah. It's all
You know
our
what?
fault.
You know
if
what?
the
I'm
mics
with
aren't
that.
working, blame Haas. Hashtag blame Haas.
I'm with
One
that.
S.
It's about
Blame
time he
Haas.
got called
Haas,
out.
miss.
Absolutely, he has to get called
Haas,
out.
yeah.
About time.
Miss.
Or we can hit Haas if you want. We can lick him down.
How about that one for Haas?
Yeah, hold that.
Yeah,
Haas.
hold that,
Sausage, yeah? Have any of you talked about the signing of the season? Kevin to Fulham yet? Watch that. Says Cal.
Good player, though.
Yeah, I need to see.
But
I
he
need
needs to
see.
warm, man. He needs to warm.
we
He
need
needs
to
probation
see.
period.
You're
Yeah,
just saying that because he's a Brazilian with one name, isn't he?
To be fair, Brazilian attackers are quite sort of.
Wait
flary.
until Spurs sign someone from Brazil called Dave.
Oh, mate.
And then we'll be hearing
Yeah.
you saying,
Or
Dave,
Charles.
Dave's not seen
Dave,
Dave.
you've not
Dave's
seen
the man.
Dave.
Sick. Yeah, we've got hashtag blame Haas in the chat. We've got 2 people that have said it already. So anytime the mic's not working, you know the hashtag. Come on. Anyway,
Oof, I like that one.
just before we go, a quick reminder that this show is brought to you by William Hill's Final One Standing. Make sure that by next Saturday, 3 o'clock, you sign up to enter the next round. If you are already through, then good luck. You're in the chance of winning 500 grand. But if, like me, you're out, then there is still a huge 200 grand jackpot that there is to win. These are the lads who are still in. Everyone else is still out, of course. But in each game, someone is guaranteed to win if they are the final one standing. I'm going for that 200k, right? So I'm trying to enter that in a new, fresh start because I did go out. Because I backed Obviously, Nottingham Forest to beat West Ham, which they didn't. But to enter, download the William Hill app. We've got the QR code on the screen right there. It says scan me. We've also got the link below to play along with all of us. You've got until September the 13th, 3 o'clock, to edit your picks. 18 plus, UK and Ireland only. Always gamble responsibly. Full terms and conditions apply. All in the link below. Right, we've spoken about the England squad selection, the Champions League squads, also the transfer outgoings. Are they going to be hits or misses as well? If you've just watched this and it isn't live for you, then make sure you carry on the chat in the comments as well. All right, LL Sports, what we got coming up on there soon, Mr. Laurie?
Listen, man, there's lots of content coming up, both football and boxing. Very big fight taking place next week in Las Vegas. Fight of the year. Terence Crawford versus Canelo. I might even be going out there, but even if I don't go out there, we'll be covering stuff on DL Sports. We've got a preview show we're doing in a week here, and then we're doing some other build-up to the fight.
So you might be going Vegas?
I might be, yeah. My son's going out there. I'm trying to work out something where I can join him out there.
Nice,
But
cool.
I can't confirm yet, but I'm working on it.
What we got coming up for you, my friend?
Me? I'm here next week. I'm here next week.
Might as well call Dinar Sports.
Yeah, Dinar Sports, man. Dinar Sports, man.
That's it.
Yeah.
Matisse, what have you got coming up on the radar, son? You got loads
Dropping
of stuff.
something at 4 p.m. Chelsea YouTubers,
All
all
you
six
can
of
eat?
us. No, all six of us in person. So
There's
George,
6 of you,
Eunice, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
6 of you.
In your
Nini.
opinion, are they the best Chelsea creators in the scene?
There's more, but they're 6 of the best.
Political.
That's
yeah.
political. There you
Oh,
go.
dear.
Hey.
Ballon d'Or.
I did throw you under the bus
There's
a little
more.
bit
There's
there,
more.
but
But
love
it's,
to
yeah,
see
no,
it.
it's gonna be sick. We did like a big 6 transfer window draft, so none of them could have their phones on the table. They're from memory. Any player that were transferred in and out of big 6 clubs for the whole window.
Okay.
So yeah,
Love to
it
see
should be
it.
a fun game.
Matisse always pushing out that good content, man. Make sure you go and subscribe. Me myself, I've got my acting debut coming up.
Wow.
I was actually acting
in
last
EastEnders?
night.
Yeah.
No, I showed you a little piece of what it's about.
Some would
What,
say
a
you're a
film?
natural.
Short series.
Do you know what? It's a
Short
it's,
film?
it's like it's a play on a famous film. So it's like a skit,
Okay.
but it's like a play on a famous film that's been out there. And I thought, do you know what? I'll give it a go, even if I never act, because people might be like, "What is that?" But if I never act again, like at least I've done that now. It's a good experience.
On
you
your
know?
CV, man.
So it's on the CV. So that's coming out this week as
Yesterday's
well.
price is not today's price, man.
100%.
There
You've
you
done
go.
know already. A couple more zeros.
Jeez.
Couple more zeros added.
Jeez.
Big up to Sai, who on the final super chat says Argentina, Spain, and France will be the top 3 in the FIFA World Cup as well. Right, guys, big up. Smash that like button. Get your comments in to every single thing we've spoken about. We'll be back on Monday, looking back at what has happened at the weekend. Obviously, England do play, don't they? So we'll see what happens then. But until then, take care. All the best. We'll see you live at 5 o'clock today. All the best.